Tasty and wide. Bitch boy, slap fight. Asked if you could come over and my mom said it was alright. Bitch boy, slap fight. Was sleeping over in a sleeping bag on my floor tonight. Bitch boy, slap fight. Are they gonna touch each other inappropriately tonight? Bitch boy, slap fight. Didn't set up that webcam right. Bitch boy, slap fight. There's a good chance that one of us will cry tonight. Bitch boy, slap fight.
Gonna see you if your asshole is tight.
Bitch boy, slap fight.
Bitch boy slap fight.
Warning, the Drunken Peasants podcast is full of comedic exaggerations, independent thought, insensitivity, and other offensive content. We strongly urge all viewers and listeners to keep their brains in their skulls throughout the entire duration of this podcast. Failure to do so will result in immediate death. If you wish to support this podcast, there are several ways to do so. First, you can sign up for a free audiobook trial at audibletrial.com/drunkenpeasants. Audible is the foremost seller of audiobooks today with hundreds of thousands of titles to satisfy all manner of tastes. Second, if you shop on Amazon.com, please use the Amazon affiliate links in the description section of this video. Every purchase you make helps to support this podcast's existence. Third, please peruse our merchandise and see if any of it strikes your fancy. We sell a lot of t-shirts, so we must be doing something right. One more thing before I go. To make an official submission to the Drunken Peasants, whether it be a video for one of our segments, or fan art, or a picture of you wearing one of our shirts, or anything you think we might want to use on the show, that stuff needs to be sent to the Drunken Peasants Facebook inbox. Please do not send correspondence, as this will be deleted unread. With all that shit out of the way, it's time to begin the show.
Coming to you live from the frigid armpit of America, this is the Drunken Peasants podcast with Ben and TJ, bringing you opinions of the news from an altered perspective.
Fuck it! Hey man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
What the fuck you talking about, atheist? It's okay.
You're nothing, TJ. You're garbage.
I just want to be liked.
You're garbage.
And now, here are your hosts, Ben and TJ.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Welcome to the Drunken Peasants podcast, episode 227.
Oh, I hate butts.
You do?
Really?
Everything is a lie.
The
It's
cake is
all
a
a
lie.
lie.
The cake is a lie.
Fuck TJ fucks things.
What?
I don't know.
You want to fuck
Someone
TJ fuck
someone
things?
paid me to say those three things, so I did.
Really?
Yep.
How much they pay you?
$3 million.
Damn. Give me $1 million.
I'm rich now. It's pretty awesome.
And what will you use your money for at this point?
Probably drugs and fast food.
Yeah,
food
you
and
know,
drugs.
like, I was...
You already do that, though.
More, though.
I asked you, I was like, hey, did you have dinner yet? And I was thinking maybe, if you're going somewhere, I'd go there too. But then you're like, I'm going to Arby's. I'm like, no thanks.
You just,
Enjoy
you
your fucking Arby's.
You just don't know what good food is, Ben.
Ugh.
Arby's.
Yeah?
The Drunken Peasants podcast is brought to you
No.
by Arby's.
No, it's not.
Eh.
We've got the meats.
Ugh.
You're a liar, TJ.
Mediocre garbage is what TJ enjoys.
More like meat
That's-
mediocre garbage. Oh, yeah.
So, I think we have a Patreon announcement.
Yes, we do.
All right.
Well, actually, 2. The Hangout is at 4 p.m. on Saturday, which is, what day is that? Does anyone have a calendar?
Saturday.
It's the this upcoming Saturday.
I don't know
it's
what
good to give people
number
a
it
date.
is.
Yeah, we're out of touch with reality. And then followed by the private show at 6 p.m. this Saturday.
Did you say I don't know what number day it is?
Yeah, I don't know the date.
Oh my God.
Well, what is the date then?
It's right now. It's the 11th.
No, not today's. Saturday's.
Saturday is the 16th.
The 16th, yes.
Oh, TJ's like, oh, I just remembered that.
No,
16th.
I fucking read it off the damn thing that you pulled up.
Yeah.
Saturday the 16th, show up to the Hangout at 4. Well, you got to be a patron who paid and stuff, but whatever. We're talking to you. And the private show is at, what, 6?
6.
6-ish.
Yeah, it's probably more accurate, 6-ish, yeah.
6-ish. Because, can't rush the private show, man. Can't rush greatness.
Uh-huh.
Got to be patient.
All right. So next thing that we're going to cover here is our false DMCA defense fund. We want to thank everyone that has contributed.
All 35 contributors.
Yes.
We've raised $587. Meanwhile, Tommy Sodomizer has raised nearly $20,000. His fans are better.
Well, his campaign is to fight liberalism in America.
Yeah.
No, well,
But if you actually read the verbiage,
I'm not saying it's actually genuine. I'm saying, but that's his stated reason.
Liberals and social justice
he
warriors.
created it when we said that we would sue him for false DMCA.
Yeah, it's obviously all part of his plan, though.
Of course it is.
I mean, like, it was so obvious he wanted to
But part
say
of
that.
his plan is not us actually suing him.
That's true.
So there you go.
$587. Pathetic. Pathetic, y'all. Pathetic. All right. Anyway, so we got, more importantly than this, shirts
and
stickers now.
We do.
Yeah, we now sell not only shirts, but stickers. They're like our shirts for people who don't like our shirts.
Here's one right here.
Oh, yeah.
They're way less expensive than the shirts.
Yeah, a lot of these campaigns look like they're almost done, too.
Yeah, just recently the Coolsville shirt campaign ended and I relaunched that.
That's over.
But you can also get the Coolsville sticker to go with your Coolsville shirt.
And smoke pan every day. So, I mean, if you want to vandalize public property with Drunken Peasant stuff, here you go. Just stick these fucking stickers everywhere.
Buy a ton of them. Buy like 80 stickers and just like put them all over people.
What a crass attempt to sell them. Just buy a bunch and put them everywhere.
I know. He is like, there's no tactfulness with him.
Fuck tact.
These fans suck.
They're sure is dumb.
Money.
Give me your money. Send it to TJ P.O. Box. Give me that shit.
Give the money back.
There's a
TJ.
Dinor sticker. I mean, it would be awesome to see Dinor stickers, on people's cars.
Buy 80 of them.
Buy 100.
Consumer drones.
Dude, you're just like Dr. Doom in the movie that we watched.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
You like as soon as you're getting rescued, you're about to die and somehow you talk the hero into saving your life and then you're like, "Ha ha, I'm totally manipulating you," before he fucking saves you. And then he just lets you go and you die.
Yep.
That is
by
a
the
very
way,
TJ
we
move.
watched that, everybody. I don't know if we've put that out yet, but it's for our patrons. It was a makeup for last month's commentary because it was
it was pretty awesome.
It was late, but it was worth the wait.
Yeah, it's awesome. You guys will love it.
You guys, I don't know if it's already out there for you, but it's pretty damn awesome.
Here's another thing we need to talk about.
What is this? Oh, yeah. The Drunken Peasants fan meetup in Columbus.
There's already 112. That's more than double since the last show.
Oh, yeah. So are you coming? You coming to Columbus to see the Drunken Peasants in the 16-bit bar and arcade?
Even if you don't like us,
from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
awesome.
Eastern Daylight Time.
And after 8 p.m. when we're done at 16-bit, we're going to Mikey's Late Night Slice.
Yep.
And that is 18 plus. So come hang out with us. If you're like a young person who can't drink, I pity you. But you can come and we'll pity you.
If one of our fans
in person.
in the 18 to, I guess, 20 zone,
yeah,
I guess.
18 to 20 zone. God, it must suck to be in that zone. I don't even remember, honestly, because I was drinking anyway.
I do remember it. It does suck.
Oh shit.
I never really much matured past like 15, so.
15? Don't give yourself that much credit.
Hey, man. You should have seen me. You should have seen how bad I was at 14. I improved a lot by the time 15 rolled around, but then never again since.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I think you've said enough.
So how old were you when you pissed on Scotty?
That was like when I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8.
He did it till he was like, what, 14, 15?
I didn't piss on you until I was 14.
No. I mean, wet the bed in general.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
That's typically when it stops. One of the 3 signs of being a serial killer, so I take pride in it.
And you abuse animals, of course.
I do not abuse animals. That's the one I don't have. Fire starting and bedwetting. Abusing animals is a third, but I don't do that.
That's the one
that's probably why
your saving
I'm not a
grace.
serial
Yeah,
killer,
that's like your saving grace. You actually like animals, so you're like, no, I won't kill
Let's
animals.
get Paul.
Except for the ones I have other people kill for me so that I can eat them on roast beef sandwiches.
Well, yeah, sure.
From Arby's.
From Arby's. Of all places.
Arby's sucks.
It does suck.
It sucks in all the best ways.
I was hoping you guys were going to go and eat somewhere that was actually good. And I was like, oh, I'll go with you guys. But then he was like, I'm going to Arby's. And I know he actually thinks that's good. So I was like, there's no way of talking him out of it.
No.
So I'm just kind of like, oh,
yeah, you're
okay.
right. I thought about it too. I'm like, there's no way. He's just going to be like, I want Arby's.
Dude, when the Arby's craving hits, you know, like, because our fans are a bunch of fat, disgusting neckbeards too, like 80% of them now want Arby's.
Fuck that. Let's do a poll. Let's do a fucking poll, because I don't agree. I bet you a majority of people that listen to the show do not like Arby's.
I'm telling you, just sitting and listening to you guys talk about Arby's, I want Arby's. So.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
TJ's right.
Hey, we know Paul's legit. He fucking drove
No,
with me
I
through the
know.
snow.
Believe me, I'm not saying he's only saying it because of you, but like you guys play so well together with like gluttony. Just like, man, you know what, pizza would be good. Then like Paul will be like, yeah, or if like Paul's like, you know, Arby's would be good. TJ's like, yeah, you're right, Paul.
Paul, hear me out. What if we got like a bunch of sandwiches from Arby's and took all the roast beef out and put it on top of a pizza and then drenched it in Arby's sauce?
It'd be fucking delicious.
I think it'd be good as fuck.
You know, TJ still blames all of his gluttony on you.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you did when Paul was here. You're like, I was way more gluttonous because of Paul.
After that shellacking Scotty gave me, I've come to accept responsibility for my own actions.
Oh, whatever.
For the first time in my
Yeah,
life,
sure.
I accept responsibility for what I've done.
Okay, TJ. Sure you do.
I do.
Okay. I believe you, TJ. I sincerely believe you.
I accept responsibility. It's all my fault.
It's fantastic, dude.
But I'm never going to do
wonderful.
that again, so.
Yeah, Paul made me more gluttonous when in actuality it was, Paul, you got to come to the sausage house with me and get some Bahamas. Make sure you get a cream puff, Paul.
Hey, I wasn't even the one advocating the cream puff, man. I don't even get those, so.
Oh, dude, they're pretty good, though. You have to admit.
You are what you eat, TJ.
I ain't no
Might as
cream
well.
puff.
Oh, yeah. Take a big, nice, creamy bite of that cream puff.
Yeah, you're right. I am a cream puff. I'm sweet and everybody likes me.
Oh, that's a pretty good comeback.
Nice.
All right.
Troll or not a troll? Or what?
Actually, before that, I have this.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, cool.
Time to learn something. This is like our best segment.
Yeah.
Oh, by the
this
way,
is my
we need.
favorite segment now.
By the way, guys, we are looking for an intro for the feminist slam poetry section. I know you guys like making intros for us.
Oh, and you know what? I have someone that wants to join us for this segment, so I'm going to bring him on in. There he is.
Oh,
Scotty Cena.
wow.
Yeah.
With that, what's up?
I thought you were dead, Scotty Cena. What's going on? Ah, fuck. Why did
I
I say
heard bad things about Scotty Cena.
You know.
Like what?
Like I heard he was.
Fuck your ass, and then you're gonna be humble.
Look, Scotty Cena, sir. I heard that you were beaten up, and I heard it was Scotty what done it.
Hey, fathers!
Yeah.
You see what kind of you see this individual
I can kick your
right
butts.
here, how he talks. You know what? Under advice
either.
of my legal counsel, I think I should just recuse myself from this segment.
I'll beat the fuck out of you.
All right, guys. Enough of this nonsense. This is supposed to be the informational education show, for fuck's sake.
Go ahead.
Quit dragging it down with your lowbrow. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Scotty Cena. Left Front, India, founded 1982. Political position, left wing. The Left Front is an alliance of Indian left-wing parties. The Left Front that assumed office for the first time in 1977 comprised 6 parties. They were the Communist Party of India, Marxist, the Forward Bloc, the Revolutionary Socialist Party, the Marxist Forward Bloc, the Revolutionary Communist Party of India, and the Biplapi Bangla Congress. However, in the Lok Sabha elections of 1980, the Communist Party of India had informal seat adjustments with the Left Front. It joined the front in 1982.
Are you no good motherfucker?
So now you know about the Left Front, an Indian left-wing movement encompassing several other smaller left-wing groups.
Hey, I'm talking, don't fucking interrupt me.
Damn right, Scotty Cena, you sack of shit.
Okay, you see all the threats this guy's making. He's insane.
He's the same as you, as far as I can tell.
I've never done anything.
Spitting image of each other. Spitting fucking image.
No, not at all.
Except you wear sunglasses and he wears regular glasses. That's the only difference I see.
There's no affiliation between us.
You have the same name.
How can you do
I think it's spelled differently.
But I am the man
we have a similar name.
10 inches, that's it?
You're a punk.
I don't know why this guy is harassing me. Ben is, enabling a harasser on this show. It's very sad.
Well, that's
Disgusting.
what we do here. Don't you follow Brett Keane? All we do is harass people.
Hey, that's true.
Hey, you shut the fuck up about the Brettster.
Just wait.
He'll have his time in this show.
These unfair and unfounded allegations made against me by Scotty Cena. This has gone too far. I'm gonna confront this piece of shit right now.
Oh no!
I've never hurt this person.
Gonna break another chair.
Stop telling lies about me, you piece of shit. Stop telling. Oh shit! We'll put this camera down. Stop telling lies about me.
Oh, it's not changing. It looks like he's still sitting there.
Oh,
dude, Scotty Cena's still just
Scotty
standing there.
Cena's invincible. Scotty's punching him, but he's just still sitting there.
Yeah.
Unfazed, unfettered. Look, Scotty, look at all you accomplished, buddy. Nothing. Scotty Cena remains.
Cena wins.
Oh, really?
Scotty Cena remains.
I don't know what that is, Scotty.
That's not Scotty Cena.
I see Scotty Cena right here.
That's just a John Cena doll.
I think it's a still image. Ask him to wave his hand then.
Scotty Cena doesn't need to wave his hand.
Oh, he doesn't need to.
We've never seen Scotty Cena move. Come on.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I can beat the fuck out of you with the ball of my little finger.
Ben is way too amused. Troll or not troll?
All right, here it is.
Shut up, Paul.
Always a troll.
Hi, so this video is my official review of eating
Troll.
ass. 1 second, I think I need music here because,
Troll.
Not a troll.
This weekend, recently, I had the pleasure of eating ass.
Yeah.
People have asked me.
It's not even a troll because of the eating ass thing. It's just a troll because, like, of the thing where she's like, it's I'm high, so forgive me.
Yeah.
She don't look high. I'm looking at her eyes. They're all wide. They ain't red.
Not a troll, TJ.
Nothing droopy going
Weed
on.
just affects people differently.
No.
Not a troll.
No.
I know high, and this bitch ain't high. Just be a troll.
Oh, you guys are foolish.
You know what I hate? I think TJ used to be one of these people. He was like, when people are all like, yeah, man, I done smoked weed and it didn't get high on it. And I'm like, that just doesn't happen. That doesn't exist. Like, you weren't inhaling. You clearly didn't inhale the marijuana if you didn't get high. Like, nobody smokes weed and doesn't get high.
He claims he did.
Yeah, he used to say that all the time.
Whatever.
Are
That's
you
such
no
horse
good
shit.
motherfucker?
You're horse shit.
Why? And I say, why not?
Why
They
not?
have asked me how was it? And I have given lots of thought into this question, and I have decided that it would be best that I just make a general review in my one experience of eating ass. Now...
not a troll, guys. Come on.
Troll.
It's a troll.
Why?
Like, it's a clear troll.
No, it's not. Come on, guys. Really? You guys are easily fooled.
All right.
Tie up. See, Ben's with me.
Yep. Total troll.
Yeah, she's...
You guys, you just can't see the truth. I mean, she was being totally genuine.
I guess we're blinded
Yep.
by facts.
Yep. By facts.
Eating
All right.
ass review. Get the fuck out of here.
Eating ass review.
We need a new one of these with Scotty Cena in the upper left-hand corner, standing proud and true.
And beautiful.
He survived the attack, just sitting there looking like $1 million right now. Look at him. Look at him.
Happy, healthy, well-fed, vigorous.
Yes. Scotty Cena.
Yeah. Sure. Okay, Ben, who totally controls the show. Yes, I'm sure that's what reality is. Ben is fooling the audience here. You know, his real name is Neb, and he has to play these games because Ben's on a power trip here. I don't know why he is. I really wish he would just come out and say it, but what he's doing right now is a character assassination of Scotty Cena, for one. He's being disjealous. Scotty Cena, I have to admit, I did attack him. He's in critical condition.
He looks great, though. I mean,
he does, and that's
okay.
a still image, Ben. Okay, Ben, produce a moving Scotty Cena.
Scotty Cena doesn't. When has Scotty Cena ever moved?
I've seen him move in the past, Ben. I've seen him move in the past. Fuck your ass! Now Ben's playing recordings. This is very disturbing. Recordings, yeah.
These are some pretty serious allegations.
They are.
Yep.
It's very disturbing that Ben would do this. No, I do believe Scotty Cena is injured right now. But if Ben wants to continue with the charade, we can continue with it.
Okay.
That's fine.
Scotty Cena is in critical condition.
Yes.
He looks fine. He's right there.
Yeah, he looks great.
I wish that were the truth.
He looks like $1 million.
I don't know who to believe.
Look at him. You see him right there on the screen.
He's not moving. Ben, just tell him to
also
wave.
asked what he thinks his worst mistake of his presidency has been, and what did he reveal?
Pretty big news here. Listen, in 2011, the United States participated in a military intervention in Libya, and the government there fell. But that wasn't what he was talking about. Take a listen to what he said. It was about the aftermath.
Worst mistake?
Probably failing to plan for the day after what I think was the right thing to do in intervening in Libya.
So you see,
Yeah, that's actually not your worst mistake.
No.
Probably your worst mistake was that you said you'd be one of the most transparent administrations in history. You're actually one of the most secretive. You said that you were going to stop the NSA and other government agencies from doing warrantless wiretapping on people. It actually was expanded hugely under your tenure.
And I mean, almost for your entire presidency, Guantanamo Bay remained open when you said you were going to close it.
Now, in all fairness, Obama has made some efforts to close that, but
after he got reelected,
it's very there's not much willpower to do that on either side of the aisle because the people of America are retards who just they just want to set terrorists free.
They want to put terrorists in their backyards. Well, obviously, they would transfer some of them to the U.S., and of course, no one in the U.S. wants that to happen.
I would also say it was a major mistake not restoring Glass-Steagall, not creating any sort of new regulations on giant financial institutions.
I mean, even if they didn't restore Glass-Steagall, I mean, they should have,
or put something.
Yeah, there should have been something new.
There was some chicken shit, lily liver regulations that no one takes seriously.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
All of these things fall under the umbrella of what is truly his greatest failure, which is he is a person who had the momentum and the energy to be transformative in American politics and instead decided to be just another fucking run-of-the-mill corporate politician. Oh, did you just shut down one of Ben's machinations?
Scotty is holding the Cena doll hostage.
trying to uncrumple the paper.
If you, yeah, I mean, you know, if Scotty takes the Cena doll, you can just send new Cena dolls to the P.O. box here.
Drunken Peasants P.O. Box 767.
He'll pick them up, and I'll
Dublin,
destroy,
Ohio,
gotta destroy
43017.
Cena dolls?
Scotty Cena.
Don't we have some
Never
mail that we haven't even opened yet?
Yeah, we do.
We should open a little,
Scotty-
at least some of that.
Scotty's gonna end up with the world's largest collection of talking Cena dolls.
What would you say was Obama's biggest mistake, Scotty?
I would say, honestly, with the Affordable Care Act, not pushing for the public option.
Yeah, that's another big one. What do you think, Ben? You have an opinion? Or you pretty much just agree with what we're saying?
Well, I did say
Guantanamo.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's his biggest mistake, but
that's another big one, yeah.
It just took forever. That was a campaign promise that he had.
Yeah, he made that in his
Another
original
thing
campaign.
is withdrawing from Iraq on the Bush timetable rather than on the much faster timetable that he campaigned on.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Yeah, so there's a shit ton of things.
Well, wasn't that just like a
intervention in Syria? That's definitely one of your mistakes, Obama. But the biggest, no. Sorry.
But wasn't the withdrawal really just a spurious campaign promise anyways? Because, I mean, once he became president, they're going to update him like, this is what's going on, really. And then he's like, oh, we can't just do this then. And pretty much all his military advisors probably at that point said, oh, it's not tenable to do this. Do you know what I mean?
Well, for the vast majority of politicians, any campaign promise is just a whimsical little possibility.
Yeah, I agree.
It just happens over and over and over again. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna change Washington, and then 8 years later, he's just like sitting on a pile of dirty money and sucking a journalist's dick with one hand while stroking the fucking dick of a corporate overlord with the other, bathing in the cum of moneyed interest. Yeah, it's just. Like, that's Obama's biggest failure. Just admit it. He had the opportunity and the energy and, like, the backing to be really transformative, and he just fell on his fucking face and ended up being just another milquetoast politician.
Yep. Yeah. I agree. Wait.
Does not regret going into Libya. It's the focus and attention that would have been required in the aftermath, and he said that they, well, basically fell short.
Okay. Well, that's nothing. All right, so what's next?
Next is
homosexual.
Here's a video about the Colorado delegates on the Republican side. Donald Trump thinks it's rigged against him.
Of course he does.
So this is the craziness of Colorado's process. There's 600 people who are running to be national delegates, and they are making speeches that are 10 seconds each right now in the hopes that people will fill out their number.
Patrick Davis, Trump conservative. Patrick Davis, Trump conservative. Patrick Davis, Trump conservative. 114.
Vote Jolly Rancher. Number 27.
38, number 38. You gotta have cojones to go stand up unpledged in Cleveland.
We're a nation.
You gotta have cojones.
I really don't like the auction house feel of this so-called Democratic event.
Y'all get 10 seconds.
How much info are you getting about your representative when they just go up and they go, hey, better, hey, 114's the number, 114, hey, remember, when you think voting, think 114. I got 5 seconds, 114, 114. You know, like what do you get? Like, who are you sending to elect your representative? And how can you learn that in 10 fucking seconds?
I don't know.
Trump conservative, Trump conservative, Trump conservative.
138.
Laws, not men. And even Aspenites will agree with that if you present it in the right way. Number 43.
Okay.
Oh my God, not this music.
Dun, dun, dun.
10 seconds to make a decision.
So why does anyone actually want to be a delegate to the convention?
Well, I think the question is, why wouldn't anyone want to be a delegate to the convention? You look around and we've seen thousands of people lining up to give a 10-second speech.
Okay, what video game did they steal this music
I know.
from? Jesus. What is CNN doing? Who's picking this music? I mean, for fuck's sake.
I don't know.
Jesus.
Whoever's in the back office doing these web clip things is on some MDMA or something. Like they're back there with like a pacifier and a strobe light.
This is
shit together.
This is stupid. Anyway, I'm moving on.
Yeah. Move on.
Here's that old video where Obama's reading something and he says he loves ribs and pussy. But he's reading as if someone else wrote it, so he's not saying him personally. But who knows?
Whatever. Who cares?
Great.
Yeah, another guy said, but I tell you what, you won't see me moving to no African jungle anytime soon. Or some goddamn desert somewhere sitting on a carpet with a bunch of Arabs. No, sir. And you won't see me stop eating no ribs either. Gotta have them ribs. And pussy too. Don't Malcolm talk about no pussy? Now you know that ain't gonna work.
Yep.
Sweet.
I mean, I don't have anything to add. Just that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with the sentiment of that character too. I'd rather be eating ribs and getting pussy than sitting on a carpet with a bunch of Arabs. You know what I mean?
Arabs. Yeah.
Arabs.
These damn Arab.
I don't need that. I need ribs and pussy.
This one is how transparent is Bernie Sanders on his tax returns?
Okay.
Hey everybody, it's Jake Tapper for CNN State of the Union and FactCheck.org. This week we're going to take a look at something that Senator Bernie Sanders said to me during a conversation we had earlier this week about whether or not he would release...
Yet more terrible music.
Yeah, I don't know. CNN just sucks for music.
Although not as bad as that Fantastic Four movie we watched.
...his full tax returns. I have to say, I'm kind of surprised that you haven't gone further on transparency. You released the summary page of your 2014 tax returns. Hillary Clinton has posted on her website the last 8 years of her personal returns, all other returns.
So we will get out as much information as...
Did she release the stuff about her shell companies in Delaware? Because that just broke, so... That wasn't that wasn't in those public returns, I don't think.
We can. There ain't going to be very much exciting in that. I get a salary from the United States Senate. There's not going to be anything new in it that people haven't seen for the last many years. But we will get it out as soon as we can.
But nobody's...
That doesn't really answer the question, though. And that little bit bothers me a little bit coming from Bernie. Like, the guy's got a point. Like, you're talking about how Hillary Clinton is this, calculating politician, and she obfuscates, but she's released more tax returns than you, and your answer is, oh, there's nothing new. Nothing new under the sun.
Nothing
Just
to
go
see
on.
here.
Move along. No.
It's all the same old shit.
Yeah,
then just release the documents. I don't see what the problem is with that, then.
Seen them at all, I guess, is the point, and whether or not there's anything exciting in them.
No, that's not true. That is not true. Of course, we have released them in the past.
Is that true? Has Senator Sanders released his full tax returns to the public in the past? No, it's not true.
Damn.
What he has done is he released his 2014 1040 form, which is a 2-page summary. But that is not his full tax returns. A nonprofit group known as Tax Analysts archives the full tax returns released by presidential candidates. In this 2016 presidential field, former Florida Governor Jeb Bush has been the most transparent, releasing 34 years of full tax returns.
Wow.
From 1980.
Document 34 years.
I guess I'll give him that much. I mean, he probably fucking hides a bunch of shit offshore anyways, but hey, I guess at least he released something.
34 years.
81 through 2014. The site also has 15 years of full tax returns released by Hillary Clinton dating to her race for Senate in 2000, plus an additional 8 years that were released by her husband when he was a presidential candidate and in the White House. Jeb Bush's 2013 tax return, to cite one example, is 62 pages long. Clinton's 2014 return is 44 pages long. Jeb Bush and Hillary Clinton therefore released not only that 1042-page summary, but also Schedule A for itemized deductions, Schedule B for interest.
How many pages is my tax return, Scotty? 782?
I don't know.
It's probably comprehensive. I'm richer than any of these people.
Interest and dividends, and other forms that detail assets and income. Now, we asked the Sanders campaign twice if the senator, who has been in Congress since 1990,
they told us fuck off and die,
has released any full tax information other than that 2-page summary from 2014. We did not get an answer. Now, Sanders is not the only presidential candidate to make public only a 1040 form. The tax analyst's website shows only 1040 forms for Senator Ted Cruz and for Ohio Governor John Kasich, and no tax information for Donald Trump, who has claimed that he cannot release tax returns because he is under a federal law.
That's not true. That's not true. He can release them if he wants to.
Donald Trump's like, I can't release that shit. I would if I could, but I can't.
He could. I mean, come on.
I don't know, dude. There's got to be some reason why
Bernie should release his tax shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's really fucking strange, to be honest with you. Like, why wouldn't he just release it?
At least release the 1040s from the other years. I mean, even if you're not going to release full forms for whatever reason, I mean, maybe there's something in there that's like a personal matter or some shit. But I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
It's a little strange because why wouldn't he? You know, like unless there's something in them that he doesn't want people to know, some connection he has with industry or corporate America, some stock ownership of a big bank or some shit.
I mean, you know what? Who knows? I don't know. That's a possibility, but at the same time, I would lean that direction. I mean, if for all we know, it could be something totally innocuous. We don't know, but I really don't know why.
Release your fucking taxes.
He should,
Bernie.
though.
Release your taxes.
As we have reported many times before, there is nothing preventing Trump legally from releasing his tax returns from any year. Bottom line, Senator Bernie Sanders said that he has released full returns in the past, and we can only find a 2-page summary from 1 year. A reminder to all the politicians out there, you're perfectly entitled to your own opinions. You're not entitled to your own facts. I'm Jake Tapper for CNN State of the Union and factcheck.org in New York.
Come on, Bernie. Release him, buddy.
Whatever.
Maybe he has more money than he wants than he makes.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Bernie's
doubt it.
filthy, dude. He's filthy. I bet he owns like sweatshops in Indonesia. He's over here trying to get the presidency. Oh, Bernie, you sly fuck.
Sly fuck.
Pretending to be a socialist and really he's a staunch fucking capitalist.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a friend with the Koch brothers.
He does coke with them.
He does coke with the Koch brothers.
Here's two televangelists talking about why they need private jets.
I feel like we watched this before.
Did we?
Yeah, like a long time ago. Maybe it's a different one.
Did we? Okay.
Unless they're having the same conversation.
Yeah, they very well could.
It might be two different fucking ones.
No, I think you're right.
Oh, okay.
You know, I see so many videos, they run together sometimes, but maybe. I have this video where this cop in Ohio like got charged by a guy with a knife and he shot him, and then the guy like still tried to charge him.
Crazy.
Yeah, he was like trying to commit suicide by cop. It was crazy shit. The guy was wanted for murder in another state.
Wow.
It's any other way to go to Cincinnati, right?
You can't walk on the highway.
I'm sorry about that.
So you got any ID on you?
No, man.
You don't have any ID? Where you coming from?
Dayton.
You're coming from Dayton? Where you been staying at?
Staying?
Yeah.
No, I just came and looking for a taxi company or something like that.
How'd you get down this far?
The Chinese cruise.
Okay.
Somebody was supposed to bring me out there, but she didn't bring.
Okay, what's your name?
Carlos.
Carlos, huh?
That's not his real name.
No.
These fucking Trump needs a wall. Build a wall. What's his real name?
7 King 11. I'll be southbound 75 at the 14 over 9. I'll be out with one.
So he's on I-75 north of Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Keep your hands out of your pockets for me.
This is when all hell breaks loose pretty soon.
Let's walk up to my cruiser real quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have you place your hands on the back of my cruiser. I'm going to pat you down for officer safety. I'm going to pat you down for officer.
Whoa.
Give me up! Give me!
He's already been shot.
7 King 11, shots fired, shots fired.
Yeah, this dude's crazy.
Sergeant Squad, I shot one, he has a knife.
Kill me, I'm gonna kill you, kill me.
Sergeant down. Sergeant down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Drop the knife. Drop the fucking knife. Drop the knife.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude, the dude is crazy.
The dude is one of the what are they doing now?
He's been shot, so he's having trouble walking.
He's basically like going like an adrenaline rush, so he's like still like not really feeling it. Then you can tell when he starts feeling it, 'cause he just drops to the ground in like pain.
Yeah, man, this is why you need body cams, though. I don't know.
He's been shot in like the pelvic area.
Oh, okay.
This is why you need those body cams, though, you know? Because who knows what fucking story be floating around if he didn't have this fucking videotape.
Yeah, that's true.
It protects everyone involved. Like
That's what I'm saying, you know?
Like, this guy used a lot of restraint, and the suspect here is still alive because of it.
Clearly, yeah, this guy clearly is using a lot of restraint.
Not that I would be critical of him if he had put a bullet in this dude's head.
That's what I'm saying. 'Cause,
Really,
I think it'd be perfectly reasonable with this dude, you know, doing this to fucking put him down.
Yeah, I mean, he's yelling at the top of his lungs like, "Kill me, kill me!" It's like, he's really obviously trying to do suicide by a cop. I mean, it's a transparent.
Sure.
Get down! Get down!
It's like Doom.
Get down! He's hit. He's hit once. Fuck.
Is he hitting the arm?
Sir, get down! Get on the ground! Watch
They have
your back,
tasers or
Lynn.
anything?
Watch your back, Lynn! Get down! Get down! Get down!
Yeah, this dude is fucking totally nuts.
Behind you.
Like, these guys don't have fucking some kind of non-lethal knockout option so they can get cuffs on this dude?
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't it be?
It's honestly at this point, it's probably not even in their training, because like the guy, you see how quickly they react. It's like someone pulls a weapon, like a knife or a gun, like they just react in a certain manner. They're just like trained to do that.
Yeah.
So that's probably why they're not at this point. We already charged at him with a knife. That's why. I think that's why.
I don't mean to be critical. Like, I clearly know nothing about like what a policeman would need to do in a situation like this, but it seems to me like if it's apparent to all of them, and it clearly is, that he's trying to commit suicide by cop, wouldn't they try? I mean, maybe that's on the way. Maybe they're just trying to stall out until somebody gets there with a fucking taser or a rubber bullet or something.
Yeah, let's see.
How many people are injured? How many people shot? Everybody shot.
Go ahead, do it. Do it. Get down. Do it.
7 King 11, one shot. Subject shot only. Subject shot only in the abdomen. Still has a knife, not following any orders. Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Vehicle 90, have our units slow traffic down on the interstate to block that off in case there's more shots fired. Units responding southbound 75 from 275.
Hey, we got no room! We got no room!
Don't want to kill you.
Just get down, we don't want to!
Vehicle 90, if you get somebody shut down northbound, or if I don't know what direction the shots are.
Shoot him! Watch your gun, watch your gun! Stop!
Are they gonna?
Just stop! Just stop! No! Get on the ground! Just get down! Sir, please just get
Is he
down!
grabbing his cock?
Yeah.
That's probably where he's shot.
Drop the knife. No, sir! Let us help you! Drop the knife! Let us help you! Sir, drop the knife!
Kill me, kill me.
I think it's notable that this police action that to me thus far has been completely normal and fucking probably job well done on all fronts, has a cop wearing a fucking cam. I think those two things might be connected.
Oh, you're definitely right. I mean, look, does anyone really want accountability? It's like, you know, for example, Paul, if I went and drained your bank account every month of every dollar and you never did anything to stop me, you're just like, yeah, you're just draining it. You know, I can't really stop her. I'm not going to. And there's no oversight, so it's just going to happen. But the minute, you know, I take $1 from you and you kick my ass, then suddenly it's like, wait a minute here. If there's some oversight or an accountability for what someone's doing, people are going to respond differently.
Please drop the knife! Please drop the knife! Sir, please drop the knife!
Drop the knife.
Don't do it! Drop the knife! Drop it!
Don't touch it again, you understand me?
All right, they got him.
Shot him again. They
No.
shot him again.
No, they didn't shoot him again.
I thought I heard a second gunshot there. Oh, they tased him? Oh.
I don't know what they did.
I don't know what happened, but the
Or he
guys.
gave up.
Yeah, I think he gave up.
I thought I heard something like a pop.
Well,
because he ran, like he started to book at them, and then all of a sudden fell over. So maybe
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe they did.
I don't know, but he's still alive, so he'd be pretty lucky to get shot twice and still be alive. But whatever.
50 Cent was shot like 20 times.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He's still
So
alive.
Vanilla Ice.
Oh yeah,
Vanilla Ice
No.
was shot 30 times.
He was stabbed in the ass.
That's
is
right.
what happened to Vanilla Ice.
That's true. You're right.
Yeah.
Ass stab.
Yep. All right.
Oh shit.
All right.
This time. I knew
Starting
it was
off the crazy people segment tonight, we have a video called "The Amazing Atheist Hates Atheist Women but Defends Muslim."
Oh shit. Wonder who made this one.
The greatest YouTuber of all time.
Oh God. Fair use. It's the law.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Like, he has a fair use disclaimer at the beginning of his fucking video.
Yeah.
No, Brett King shot all of this footage himself, and he wrote this music too. Oh,
I got him.
It's the final countdown for those who can't hear it because we turned it down. But.
I went to magicalinstacopyright.com and signed up my videos for instant copyrights in this situation.
View the ratings has been disabled. Comments are
Oh,
on.
darn.
So be nice, and you'll be approved. God bless, and have a wonderful day.
Be nice.
Hello,
and you'll be
ladies and
approved.
gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane.
And here's Brett Keane about to be nice himself, right?
Right. First of all, I just want to point out how terrible Brett's choice of where to position himself on the screen is.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It's just what is the logic of this position?
Okay. It's like like Google News next to it, your channel, basically. Okay.
He's like on your channel, TJ.
Yeah, but look, I mean, well, no, because I mean, like, he'll in a minute he'll start scrolling down and it'll make even less sense. Like, it kind of makes sense.
Isn't this just his subconscious desire to be you?
Yes,
It's coming out.
Yeah.
You know what?
You know
this
what?
brings up because this is something that's in Brett Keene's psyche. Because one of the videos that he uploads over and over and over again is the video of you when you let him on your channel. When you had to go out of town because I think one of your aunts died or something, and you had to go out of town for a funeral, and you gave Brett Keane access to your channel to upload videos onto your channel, and he re-uploads that like as a brag that he was on your channel once.
Neat.
You know what? You know why he puts his camera there? Because he knows if he puts it in the corner, it'll be covered up on our show. So he puts it there so that people can see him throughout the video.
I think you're right, actually.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, Brett. Very convenient.
Channels. All links can be found in the description. Make sure that you
Aspect
connect
ratio
with
of that
me
video
on
stretched,
Facebook
or is he
and
just
Twitter.
starting to look more and more like
First thing-
Jabba every time I see him?
No, I don't think so. That's just that's all Brett.
Brett, you look. He says Brett Keane claims he is 6'5" and 250 pounds.
No fucking way. No fucking way, dude.
Brett Keane says he is 6'5", 250.
He would not look like that.
No fucking way.
It's not. It's not. I mean, okay, if he's 6'5", then he's at least.
Okay, just like he has a full set of fucking teeth.
320.
Okay, me and Paul
330
offered him $1,000 to fucking smile and show his teeth. I mean, do you really believe a fucking word that comes out of his mouth? I mean, if I said to you, TJ, I'll give you $1,000 if you just smile, would you not just do it? There you go.
Seriously, like, how much would it take?
He's not fucking rolling in the dough, fucking bitching about the price of kitty litter. I mean, come on.
You see whenever you go to the Amazing Atheist channel is donate, give me. Like he's not making over $10,000 through Patreon and over $100,000.
Yeah, that all goes to TJ.
Yeah, it's all to TJ.
There's like 4 of us, right?
All to TJ's bank account, express to TJ's bank.
Yeah, that Patreon is for the Drunken Peasants, which is more than me.
No, me and Ben and Paul we don't take any money from this. Yeah, Ben's TJ's slave, so is Paul. TJ gives me $1 a month, for being his brother, but that's it.
$1 a year through.
Also, it's not like really that donate link. That's like because YouTube lets you do that. It just makes sense. I don't think I can't remember the last time someone actually donated to my channel through that link.
Every once in a blue moon.
So
you'll go like $5 or something.
That's not some major source of like, keep that donation money rolling in.
Okay, it acts like it's heavily pushed. I mean, look how small that is.
I've never told people go to my channel and donate this.
The Amazing Atheist channel alone, but he can always use money. He needs more money than any church I've ever heard of.
Really?
TJ, you've surpassed religion.
I need more money than any church.
I know.
He's never heard of.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Vatican City before?
Yeah, I was gonna say, the Pope sitting on a pile of Renaissance art and ancient writings on a throne of gold, shitting in a diamond toilet, but TJ beats them all.
I mean, the Vatican, it's like its own sovereign nation that a church has.
I mean, and even
it's a palace. It's a palace.
Even if we're just talking about your run-of-the-mill garden variety American church with a decent, congregation, they're making more money than I am because they're
all
fucking
tax exempt. Oh no, and better yet, automatically tax exempt.
They don't have to pay any taxes on it. They pass around the collection plate. They fucking get tithes. They get all kinds of shit. There's people who give like a significant portion of their income to the church every month because they think it's important to do.
Well, TJ, we know these Christian megachurch pastors live very humble lives in their giant fucking mansions on their private jets because they're doing the work of God.
Now, don't get me wrong. I like me some money, but, I don't think I'm competing with the megachurches.
No.
Fuck no, not even close.
What's that one guy's name? Olstein?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That dude, I've seen him on TV. He's got a whole fucking arena full of people. Like it's a hockey game or like a pro football game or something.
Have you ever seen Pat Robertson's house?
Yeah.
It's absurd. It's an opulent palace.
Yeah.
Oh, no, a series of opulent palaces, I should say, because there's not just one.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, no, go for it.
I was going to say, look at the Palace of Versailles. Pat Robertson's like, that's small, huh?
Yeah.
But let's take a look at the kind of content the Amazing Anus has here.
Hey, he thinks my anus is amazing.
Is Brett Keane in 6th grade the Amazing Anus?
Well, no. Brett Keane has spoken many times about TJ's banana video, so obviously he's seen it, and he's just saying that TJ's anus is amazing.
Oh, well, it's true. I mean,
it's a compliment.
Oh, I take it
it's
back.
amazing that it stretches to that. Well,
Brett loves it.
It's a good kit.
It's a good kit.
Brett
bro.
He's completely obsessed with your banana video.
Yeah.
Like it haunts his dreams.
Feminist, overpopulation, very exciting. Weight loss challenge, I doubt it. and
this.
Muslim
He's
problem,
just like,
and of course,
he's not even going through like anything like what the video. Feminist, blah blah blah, overpopulation, yada yada. Like, let's go do that at his channel. Can we bring up Brett's channel and just go like, oh, G-man, blah blah blah. I'm a Christian again, yada yada. I'm an atheist this week, blah blah blah. Like what? Like what do you?
Sarkeesian liar. Oh.
You know what? Just because it's more interesting. Than
Most of his videos these days have been talking
piece of
shit
Brett
about
Keane
women.
trivia
I found it interesting.
You're not what talking shit about. Oh, okay, so your most recent videos, TJ, are just talking shit about women. That's all you're doing.
I know.
Yeah. Yes.
What were you going to tell us? Some Brett Keane trivia?
Oh yeah. Something that we can all look for. Brett Keane has on one of his hands, I don't think it's the one that's up, so it must be the other hand, a gigantic fucking wart. Like
really?
A massive knob of diseased flesh right in the middle of his hand. And it actually gave him away at one point when he was impersonating someone else. Like, he put a terrible vocal filter on. He was like, hey, you know, like, hey guys, this is the Grim Reaper 782. And he had a mask on and shit. But he forgot that everybody had seen the giant bulbous wart on his hand. And so, like, he would reveal it and, like, you'd see the wart. And somebody just made a video pointing out the wart on Brett's hand and the wart on the new thing's hand, and it ended the next week. But yeah, keep an eye out, 'cause every once in a while I still get a glimpse of his vestigial twin growing off the back of his one of his hands.
Neat.
Because I was curious if the Amazing Atheist actually made any videos about all the atheists that have been getting killed over in Bangladesh, as well as different countries, atheist bloggers who've been targeted.
Let me pick a random subject. Did TJ make a video about it? Nope, he doesn't care about atheists. He doesn't care if people are brutally murdered. He probably applauds it.
Yeah. If I don't do a video about something, you could pretty much implies that I just don't give a shit whatsoever.
Blown up, decapitated, whipped in the street, all this kind of shit. And what do I find? I find a video called The Muslim Problem, where I figured, maybe I got him wrong. Maybe he actually gives a shit about some of these atheists out here who are dying. Maybe he cares about some of these atheists who are going through hell in all these different countries.
Okay, Brett, a couple videos ago, you were making a video saying that you hate atheists and you don't want them in your life, and you like pretty much encourage like terroristic acts against them yourself.
Didn't he recently send you a Skype message?
Yeah, he recently sent me a Skype out of nowhere, and I think I might even mention it, but I mentioned it in the commentaries. Yeah, he sent me a Skype message just the other day where it said, I no longer will be affiliated with atheists and agnostics. Blocked.
He's not.
Fuck you. Oh, it was fuck you blocked. It's like, what have I had to do with you?
I like the one where he called you a fat ass.
That was great.
Yeah.
Because he's so...
Yeah, I mean...
So svelte.
Yeah.
Know. So chiseled.
Just for declaring that they're atheists and just for simply writing vlogs and posts the same way atheists do in social media against Christians. Mockery, ridicule, nasty-ass insults, all that. But no, not the Amazing Atheist. He actually insults a whole bunch of the areas in which, like Paris, he insults it, London, and also some other places.
Yeah, TJ, you insulted those cities.
He claims that Muslims have been mislabeled, and Muslims are...
Mislabeled?
Mislabeled as what?
We done put the Muslims on the wrong shelf.
Disrespected for no reason whatsoever.
Okay, so that's a total mischaracterization of that video. Or it's just, that's like what it becomes when filtered through the feeble mind of Brett Keane. One of the two.
I find that interesting. You go over to Atheist News on Google right now and you're going to see that atheists have been getting murdered left and right. But that's not his concern. What his true fear is that Anita Sarkeesian, a female feminist who is extremely popular on YouTube, has decided to open up her own show that glorifies women and the great things that they've done in the world. This is something to get
You're
pissed
frightened by
about.
that, TJ.
This is something to get angry about. not the fact that Muslim women are being killed. And
okay, so Brett, if you'd actually watched my Anita Sarkeesian videos, you would know that the way I was protesting Anita Sarkeesian raising that money for her video series, Ordinary Women, daring to defy history, my counter fundraiser actually was for women and girls in the third world, including Muslim countries. They're actually, the International Women's Health Coalition actually fucking tries to lobby in those countries for, you know, women to have more rights and better access to health care and abortions.
But what about the RV trip around America, huh?
I don't know.
Oh, and by the way, the fundraiser's at over $116,000.
Yeah,
and we talked to them, and they also said it's going to go just as long as we want it to go. So,
yep.
Muslims are killing each other as well as atheists. Oh no, that's not a big deal.
I have plenty of anti-Muslim videos on my channel, or anti-Islam videos.
You're happy about the attacks in Paris and Belgium, TJ.
Love them.
What is a big deal is some feminist decides to use strange makeup and using unusual stuff, and then becomes trendy on
Brett,
BuzzFeed.
so since when did the standard arbitrarily become, is this video about an important subject? People can make YouTube videos about whatever the fuck they want.
That video is not about some feminist wore some makeup. It was about some ridiculously
even if it
absurd
was.
arguments that were being advanced about makeup and what it meant in culture and all this other shit.
But even if it was, let's just say for the sake of argument, even if it was, who gives a shit? It's your fucking video. You can make a video about whatever the fuck you want.
He's
just
making
like
a video about TJ right now.
Right. It's not like, I mean, like, why don't you fucking go make if you're so concerned about these atheists getting killed by Muslims, why don't you make videos about that?
No, all of his fucking videos start with Amazing Atheist and Drunken Peasants.
Or atheists.
That's
atheist
usually
did this, atheist did
That's
that.
usually like the first fucking word in the title of all of his videos. It's like Drunken Peasants, Amazing Atheist. It's like, okay.
It's claim to fame at this point.
So, are you claiming we're as important as these other issues that you think TJ should be making videos about?
Apparently we are.
That's a big deal to the amazing asshole.
See, not only have an amazing anus, I have an amazing asshole as well.
I mean, Brett, come on. Are you just going to admit you're in love with TJ? I mean, let's just admit it. You talk about his ass. You talk about bananas. I mean, you've mentioned his ass twice in, like, what, 5 minutes? Brett, just come out and admit you're gay for TJ. Just do it.
Brett is gay for TJ.
I find that interesting. And then if you continue to scroll down...
Yeah, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? Look how awkward it looks now.
God, Brett is such garbage.
He actually gets on to Donald Trump because Donald Trump wants to deal with a lot of the problems going on in the world. Did you know, according to the new...
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even know this. So Brett Keane is a Trump supporter? Like,
yes, he is. Brett Keane is a Trump supporter.
The most unlikable cunt. Like your various stabs at being likable on YouTube have landed you in the fucking toilet, Brett. Like you're literally everyone's nightmare. You're a hyper Christian fucking Trump supporter now. Oh God, where are you gonna go from here?
Nazi?
ISIS has released a list.
That's not even like a joke. I just
like the Jews are just controlling everything in the situation, and my brothers here in the Aryan Nation are behind me and saying that we need to gas them all and send them back to Czechoslovakia. Like, is there a possibility that we're going to see that, Brett Keane?
It's more than a possibility.
If he said
it's an inevitability. Just the way he fucking goes through ideologies, eventually he'll get to Nazism.
If he said Czechoslovakia, that would be hilarious because Czechoslovakia doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah.
In the United States of America, that they have taken over
two different countries now.
Or shall I say, penetrated that of the public transportation system, and already claiming that they have many locations throughout America in which they are going to attack Americans. Does the Amazing Atheist say anything about it? No. Instead, he defends them by going after Donald Trump, who is a huge proprietor of going against these type of violent attacks and trying to keep people out of the country that may cause us danger and trouble.
Okay, so
he's a huge proprietor of it.
His plan is absurd. The fucking wall has already been shredded a million times.
But even if, like, just because I go against Trump doesn't mean I'm, like, tacitly saying there ain't no problem with Islam.
Okay, of course he's gonna fucking straw man. He has no real argument against you. He just has to fucking mention you in a video for, like, X amount of time because he knows the only fucking time anyone cares about it is when he attacks you.
Another Brett Keane classic.
Another great point to make is Brett Keane, back in the day when he delved into political issues, which was way more often than he should have because it revealed him to be really stupid. But he was kind of liberal. He used to talk about how, like, illegal immigrants are mistreated by these Christian organizations and blah. Now he's all like, need to send them back and build a wall because I'm a Trump situation now. Like, he will go, like, there's nothing sacred to him. No viewpoint is safe from being flipped completely on its ass.
What are the consistent elements?
Well, dude, you know what?
From ideology to ideology,
there are none. There is no consistency. The only consistency is his inconsistency. Like,
and I would say his duplicity is pretty much like.
But don't you think he sees Trump?
That's never going away.
Don't you think he sees Trump as like some outlier, and he's like, "Fuck, that's like me, Brett Keane." So he like that's why I think he's taking up for Trump. It's like he kind of sees himself as a Trump-like figure. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Well, he ain't.
Yeah.
I think he does. If
he does, he's delusional.
Well, he always likes to put himself on a fucking pedestal. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because like Trump is like a multi-billionaire with a hot wife that like people cheer for at giant rallies and want to vote for to make president. And Brett Keane is just like a fat schlub.
Okay, but he likes to live vicariously. He's done it with TJ. I mean, I could just see him doing it with Trump as someone like that. Just like, I'm like an outsider and so is Trump. And he tells it like it is, just like me.
I think it's basically he fucking gravitates towards like Trump because Trump sets him up as a symbol of power to like idiots.
Yeah, exactly.
And powerlessness is like the one thing Brett Keane has. So of course he's attracted to like, yeah, I want to be powerful like Trump. He's gonna deal with these fucking issues.
Isn't that interesting? And he's also attacking Alex Jones, who is also a supporter of Donald Trump and trying to stop some of this bullshit that's going on.
Attacking Alex Jones. So, Brett, now you're a fucking conspiracy theorist? Do you believe that Obama has an aura of evil and that flies are unnaturally attracted to him? Do you believe that, Brett? So now you're defending Alex Jones. What, see, I told you, dude. He'll say anything.
You know what, Paul? You can't explain those chemtrails, though.
Those chemtrails.
That's all I'm going to say. Chemtrails, man.
But it's the women. It's the women on YouTube who seem to piss TJ off the most. Not the decapitated atheist. Not the whipped in the street atheist. Not the cartoonists. Not the people in the magazines. No, no, no.
I made videos about that stuff, right?
When it was,
and do you know why?
Yeah, when it was happening, I did those videos.
But not to mention, I mean, look how many people
your whole channel to Charlie Hebdo, TJ. Do it now. You still just sweet Charlie, TJ. What happened to that? Well, you don't care about it no more.
I don't, I guess.
I was going to point out, it's like your audience loves these videos. It's not like you're making these videos just for yourself as some ego tripper. It's like 10,000 views. Like, TJ, you done gone crazy is the top comment. It's like your audience loves these videos.
Because the amazing atheist is a spineless fucking sponge. He isn't going after the real problems in the world. He's going after...
Yeah, you are, Brett.
Unlike
Good job,
Brett. Going
Good
after
job.
the most serious problem of all.
You.
Me.
Yeah.
It's strange to me, and I'm going to bring it up. Why is Brett Keane using dubstep behind him? And is there a possibility we're going to get a fat fucking content ID flag for using this horrifying dubstep?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. If he didn't, we won't.
Whatever's trendier will make him pop.
Does he think it makes him, like, I don't know, cool or something? I mean, what is the purpose of it anyway?
I mean, he takes up so little of the screen.
Names. You see,
Brett, I mean, like, I understand that you're ugly as shit and you want to hide in the shadows, but, like, turn some fucking lights on, because you're just, like, from some angles, you just look like a black box.
Yeah, I mean, we have bright lights shining on us right now.
Yeah, I mean, Brett, if you're ugly, you're ugly. You know, get over it. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit.
Seriously.
I ain't winning no beauty contest or nothing, man.
No shit. None of us are.
Don't worry, Brett.
Why is the music behind Brett the complete like opposite of what he's doing? Like he's like amazing Israel and Trump is the way to go, and the music is like you know, like it's like the complete opposite of him. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I think it complements his style well.
Worse than him having those flashbacks of all the many days he's been rejected by beautiful women. So now he's got to make them.
Oh, Brett, because you know so much about relations with beautiful women.
Yeah.
Down there in Festus, Missouri.
Hey, he's got Dorn, dude. He's got
Dorn. Dude, I'd rather just fucking jerk off for the rest of my fucking life.
Every Brit
with sandpaper. With fucking sandpaper. Fuck that, dude. No.
I don't know. Dorn's not that fucking bad.
Yes, she is.
I don't know.
Dude, she would turn you impotent, TJ.
Feel like shit for the rest of their lives, even if he's never even talked to them or met them
attacking his
before.
Family, Scotty.
Because
he is.
he simply could
I
not
don't
get
give a
a date
fuck.
to
Fuck
the
Brecky.
prom.
Fuck his family,
He
too.
could not get a date and could not get the first base. And even if the women would have allowed him to, he's got a micromanagement penis.
You're so obsessed with TJ's dick and his ass and his balls. You fucking faggot. Just suck TJ's dick already and get it over with.
They couldn't
Guys,
penetrate.
Becky here, another video today. You know, what's up with TJ and the whole banana thing and his butt? And his dick, too. And he put his balls in hot oil, too, and there was oil running all down his
God, it was so
thighs.
hot.
It was like the banana got snapped up. Anyway, next week we'll talk about TJ Moore here on Brett Keane Superstar Smoke Signal.
That you love.
Like, seriously.
Anyway.
Every argument leads back to your balls or your butt cheeks or your like, I think he just wants you, dude.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Like me, he always attacks me as being a two-faced villain. Paul's ego in public and Paul's ego in private. But you, it's always like banana balls. Dip my balls in hot oil, micro penis balls, butt cheeks, eyes. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, we gotta do an art contest now. TJ and Brett Keane together in love.
No, not a contest.
No, I'll do it. I'll put up the money, $100.
TJ already started a fucking contest the other day.
Well, I'll actually pick a winner, unlike TJ.
The Josh Fiercely Mind Vagina.
I always tell TJ not to do contests because he never follows them.
I fucking gave the last one some money.
Okay, what about the Mind Vagina? Where are we with that?
Yeah, where's
TJ?
that?
I haven't seen one that's impressed me
But
yet.
fuck TJ.
Yeah.
I want TJ and Brett Keane in love, making love, whatever. The TJ Brett Keane competition, $100 prize.
Please don't.
Please do. You could win $100.
And where are they sending it to? Yeah.
That's a good question. Fuck. I guess I'll set up an email address.
Do you remember the last time?
No, I'll make it really easy.
Don't we have like a contest at Drunken Peasants?
No. That was supposed to happen, and it never actually ever worked.
Okay.
No, you were wrong. It did. They sent it to the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
Because one person did send it in. I will put the link in the description. I'll do it.
Here's what we can do. We'll make it easy. You can send it to me on Twitter. And I will forward all of the submissions to Scotty's email. Everything's
there you go.
kosher.
Awesome. Thank you, Paul.
Tweet it to Paul's ego.
I want this happen, so yeah, just tweet them to me at Paul's ego. I'll forward them to Scotty. I will take part in this.
So he's real.
Brett's talking over you, bitch.
Whoop-de-doo.
Brett's more important.
The rape of Pimp Monk. Notice most of these thumbnails, women.
Feminist.
But not shit having to do with killing, destruction, death.
Did you notice the views on those videos?
Also, you have over 1,000 videos.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've covered a lot of shit. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of videos on feminism right now because that's really popular right now to do videos about, and there's so much material there. Like, they're literally the gift that keeps on giving in terms of stupid shit you could tear apart.
Of atheist. That ought to tell you everything you need to know, ladies and gentlemen. He'll make time in his schedule to make fun of people who are bedridden or disabled. He'll make time in his schedule to go after little kids.
Poor little boy.
He'll make time in his schedule to attack females who are trying to stand up for their own rights.
When do you go after somebody who's bedridden or disabled?
I think he's saying that about himself.
Oh, so Brett Keen's like openly bedridden now?
Of course, more sympathy.
Is he gonna start wearing an oxygen pump and shit next? Like,
he's more machine now than man.
He's just doing his videos from an iron lung.
Oh, he's got fucking polio? Fuck. I contracted the syphilis and the polio.
I got bit by a tick out here behind my house here in Festus. I got the Lyme disease.
But not a damn word about female Muslims or Muslims who are doing the shit that they're doing.
Yeah, it's so cool that effect where you scroll.
So
it adds. You scroll down,
we'll
scroll back up.
Okay, well look how little motion Brett brings to any performance. She's literally this.
None, zero.
Okay. Try doing the show for the next, just even 5 minutes and just don't move at all. Just like this the entire time.
Try to be still.
Yeah.
Try to stay in the same position.
It's so unnatural.
All right.
I think it's funny, too, because, Brett's talking about how you're spending all this time talking about feminists and not Muslims. But, what's a major attribute of feminism? What's feminism's stance on Muslims? They love them, right? So you spend your time tearing down people who prop up Muslims.
There you go.
Huh.
And not only that, where are all Brett Keen's videos against Muslims?
Yeah.
I've been to his channel. I don't see some glut of fucking anti-Muslim content.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Not unless you're a Muslim now, you know.
Yeah, if I was a Muslim, then it'd be like, Islam must be destroyed. Vote Trump.
Entire existence. If you look on the internet, you'll notice that he's never debated anyone one-on-one. He can't.
That's also not true. I've debated plenty of people one-on-one.
Can't.
Nope, never.
It's impossible. He has to have other people with them, and usually they can't debate either.
Didn't the first debate you guys did, you guys set this debate up, and didn't Brett just pretty much hide in the shadows the entire time?
Yeah, well, he brought in 20 people to argue for him.
Who does that sound like, Brett? Sounds like you, buddy.
Okay, but let's be real here. When Brett says that I have to have other people argue for me, what he's really talking about is Paul's ego, because Paul's ego sees through Brett Keen's shit on a level that no one else can, so it's like a total spoiler effect. Because Paul has pathetically devoted so much of his time to Brett Keen over the years.
I'm telling you, a lot of people say that, and it's not true. It's just that I've fucking watched him since 2006, on and off. I've seen the same shit so many times in that almost 10 years. Or I guess it is 10 years now.
Shit. Crazy, huh?
That's a crazy realization to have in the middle of a show. Anyway,
Paul goes in the bathroom, lays on the tub, opens his wrists, writes Keen on the wall in his own blood.
Yeah,
Manatee.
It's simple. It's just simple. There's a whole new wave of interest in Brett Keen, and people are gonna see the same shit.
Yeah, it's gonna play even the people who are just getting interested now and shit. It'll play out very quickly.
Oh, of course.
But as far as the one-on-one debating and him criticizing you about that, the only time that Brett ever invited me to a one-on-one debate was after I made a video that was critical of something he had said. And he was talking all this shit in the comment section, like, Paul's ego's a pussy. He won't even come to my live room and face me. He just makes a video behind my back. And so I showed up in his live room, and I said one sentence, and he kicked me, and then made a video about how I rage quit from the debate.
That's awesome. Gotta love Brett.
Do is simply insult people and cut people off and shit like that. A complete
10 years, Paul. A decade of Keen. A decade of Brett Keen.
It's one of those it's like one of those photo time lapses, Paul. Just gonna see yourself getting older and older each day.
I don't know, dude.
As Brett Keane dances in front of you like a little monkey.
Maybe he's the winner in all this. Like he's got me like I've just followed all of his stupid bullshit for so long that now that I can never get that time back, he wins. I don't know,
Maybe.
dude.
If that's the case, then he's won against a lot of people.
Sweet mother spineless fucking puss. Well, that's my
Calling
thoughts.
you out.
Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
My name is Dawn Key.
My name is John Keane.
Get fucked, Brett.
I'm telling you, man. I wish to God you guys could have heard. I wish I would have been. I wish I was a duplicitous fuck like Brett Keane, and I would have taped all of the shit too. Because now that he's released snippets of it, I could just release all of it, and I could let you guys hear what Dorn sounded like. Like it was insane. She sounded like.
Well, first of all, let's listen to her real voice here.
Yeah.
Or her fake voice.
Yeah, here's the fake one.
Please check out our new channel, God TV Radio International Network. Also, check out our gaming channel, Games You Love.
All right, so that's a sample of her voice she's using here. What did she sound like when you talked to her?
She sounded like an old man that had been smoking like a pack and a half of Camel Wide non-filters his entire life, a day. Like he was like, I'm gonna go step outside to have me a smoke, and I was like, all right, Brett, and he's like, hey, you can just talk to Dorn if you want. I was like, oh, Dorn's there. She was like, hey, Balzigo. I was like, whoa, shit, what's going on? Nothing much. Just hanging out, playing some Sims 3 pets.
Wow.
People will say like, "Oh, Paul, you're exaggerating." I'm not. It was that bad.
Wow. Tragic. All right, next video.
Tragic.
All right, here's Joseph Martelli.
Oh shit,
our best friend.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Joseph.
All right, TJ, don't threaten to chokeslam in this video.
I'll try not
or
to.
he'll have to DMCA us for that.
Joseph Martelli here.
Hi, Joseph. How you doing, buddy?
DMCA man. Hey, how's it going?
Here we have the Bible.
The Bible. Cool.
Joseph Martelli, do you promise to swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the
This
truth?
means
So help
nothing.
you God. I do.
Wow.
So now you know it's true.
So now we know that everything that follows this is the unvarnished truth.
Now.
Now
do
what?
atheists believe in God?
No, they don't.
No, the Word of God says that they're fools.
Yeah.
The Bible says that if we say we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. I will not be stepping foot on these people's property, Lord Jesus. This is a promise on the Bible. This is the Bible. And I promise before the world to not step foot on these people's property.
All right, Joseph. So you're gonna get some kind of point here, because so far this is shit.
I promise, Joseph Martelli,
Right.
April 11th, 2006.
You're making a promise to yourself? I promise Joseph Martelli that this morning when I touched myself, it was platonic. It wasn't, like a gay thing. It wasn't coming on to me. Although I did come on to myself in a different sense.
To never step foot on those people's property. This is a promise to the Lord Jesus and before the world.
Yeah, do it.
Joseph Martelli,
Okay.
do you feel like you lied about copywriting the Drunken Peasants video? Well, no, Lord. No, Lord Jesus. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. No, Lord Jesus. I followed the procedures of what Google and YouTube asked of me, and then I tried to copyright the videos that the Drunken Peasants didn't upload of other people's troll accounts.
What? Oh, okay. He's saying he did it to other people too who use his videos.
Oh, okay, got it.
Right. So Joseph, you know, maybe you're telling the truth, but your understanding of copyright law is pretty shit. The thing is that, you know, you file a DMCA. YouTube does not have legal authority to determine whether or not something is a valid copyright thing or not. I mean, I guess they have some authority if it's like blatantly obvious, like we just uploaded one of your videos completely and just, you know, created no content, didn't do anything to make it transformative in nature, didn't provide any criticism or commentary, just uploaded your video. Then you could say, oh, well, this violates my copyright. Or if we uploaded it but just made like a few very superficial changes, that wouldn't be transformative enough. But when we literally play you in segments and respond piece by piece to what you're saying, which is something that you're putting out there for public consumption.
And you're saying it to us.
Yeah, and is a small fraction of the overall content that can be found on your channel. I think it's completely fair use, and apparently you must think it's completely fair use too because you dropped the DMCA after about 3 hours. So
okay, you threatened to chokeslam him though, TJ.
Yeah, and
there's
also,
a fear for his life.
Also, you made a video that it makes it seem like this isn't even about copyright at all because you're just like, the Amazing Atheist threatened to chokeslam me. That's why I DMCA'd him. It's like, well, that's not what a DMCA is for. If you believe that I made a legitimate threat against you, which I didn't, because you know that's moronic, then you know you should fucking file a lawsuit for harassment or something like that against me. But a DMCA is not an appropriate tool to deal with what you perceive to be a threat, which wasn't even a fucking threat.
And they didn't take their content down, so I left it in Google and YouTube's hands. I left it in Google and YouTube's hands.
That's not true. You personally rescinded the DMCA. If you left it in Google and YouTube's hands, it would have not been resolved for a couple weeks. So you fucking you did something dumb. You started feeling the heat, and you backed down. That's what happened.
Is that the truth, Joseph Martelli? Yes, it is.
Yeah, what I just said is the truth. What you just said is a complete fucking lie.
Yeah.
Did you ever flag or copyright Mr. Rep Zion's videos?
Mr. Rep Zion.
Mr. Rep Zion.
Jacqueline Glenn's video or anybody else's videos outside of trolls? No. Was this a malicious and wicked act against the Drunken Peasants, Joseph Martelli?
Yep.
No, it was not. That's why I reinstated it or whatever, retracted it. So, you're free.
I'm very confused.
Yeah,
you're all over the place, Joseph. You're all over the place. Good luck with your craziness. Have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun in Arkham Asylum or wherever you end
Arkham
up.
Asylum.
Say hi to the penguin for me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Next
what this.
time you want to enter into a fucking legal action against people, you might want to do more than just Google it. I'm just saying. You might want to like actually read and maybe consult with a professional.
Outlaw Chapels Rebel.
Hello everybody, Wild Bill for America here, with a message for all of you out there who feel like joining a church has been like being put in a cage. Often, church in America has become more like an entertainment industry or a mental health symposium instead of doing what it's supposed to do, to honor God and give people a high view of their magnificent, incomparable Creator. My friend Jimmy Powell, known to many as Pastor Cochise, just finished his first book. This is a must-read for all of those out there who love God but who are still a rebel at heart. The title is Outlaw Chapel.
So is this Wild Bill just shilling his friend's book now? Is that what we're...
Yep. Yeah, that is what's happening.
Subtitle, I'm Still a Rebel. He tells...
still a rebel.
Tells about the churchy church people who made him cut his hair and told him if he was going to be a preacher, he had to look like a preacher. Suit and tie every day, clean shaven, on and on, all the rules and regulations.
You know, some of those are like outlined in the Bible itself, right? Like the whole shaving thing, that's actually in there. So
Jesus freed us from the old covenant by taking all of the sin onto himself. We can now eat shellfish and wear mixed fibers, but Leviticus still stands, though. Homosexuality is still an abomination, of course, but the rest of it's all bullshit now.
Okay, cool.
To fit the man-made image of what a Christian is supposed to look like. He tried to walk that road, and many of us find ourselves being jammed into similar molds by various churches and churchy church people. Now, I'm sure they mean well, but stomping out the rebel spirit just might not be what God has in mind for some of us.
God demands fucking obedience, and the only rebellion that they really talk about, like theologically, is like when Satan rebelled against God. So I don't think God is sitting there with too favorable and like an idea about rebellion, unless it's something he fucking demanded, like, you know, the Jews have to rebel against the Egyptians or some shit.
Yeah. Smiled at the part where Cochise finally put his boots and jeans back on and headed out to do what he loves best, preaching the gospel to the outlaws, the rebels, and the misfits of America, the people who just can't breathe wearing a suit and tie. This book pulls no punches. Cochise tells...
Yeah, rebel just like you, Wild Bill.
Oh my God. So this is just him literally sucking this shitty book's dick.
Yeah, and you're not a rebel, by the way, Wild Bill. You're a sad old man sitting in his backyard, waving at his neighbors, talking about how the anus is the garbage dump of humanity and that gay people are horrible for putting their penises in it. You're a horrible, horrible person, and you should be ashamed.
Okay.
Now, go dunk your fucking head in the toilet, Wild Bill.
There's a lot of troubled times, and
could he even fit it with that hat?
Including his own personal
Rebel.
failures.
Get the fuck out of here. This fucking fantasy of his that he's some kind of outlaw guy. Hey guys, it's Wild Bill from the Lunatic Fringe over here, spoon feeding you standard right-wing talking points from my backyard in Colorado. You're not a fucking rebel, dude. You're a dork.
For you rebels out there who love God and want to honor Him with your lives without being jammed into a man-made mold to try to make you respectable. God does not fit into man-made stereotypes, and a lot of people don't either. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my respectable brothers and sisters in their churches that are always sparkling clean and...
What would you? But I prefer my church is filthy, washed in about 3 inches of raw sewage, shit smeared walls, empty corncob pipes strewn around willy nilly. I like a messy church.
Dried semen on the pews.
Use condoms draped over the fucking podium of the preacher as he preaches his gospel.
Every face has a perma-smile. I've found some that are very good Bible teaching outfits. But on Saturday nights, I join Pastor Cochise to worship with the rebels, to lift up the name of Christ in a church where the street people are welcome.
The street people.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Like, what?
I don't even know.
This is just gibberish.
I'll tell you what it is if you want to know. Like, it's this
Go ahead.
Christian
Sure.
posturing. Like, the Christian churches are, and I know this, having a family member that's really, really deep into church and shit. They bicker with each other about who's more charitable and which church is like. So his church, Pastor Cochise's church, lets homeless people wander in. You know what I mean? Like, we're more charitable than this church down the street where they mop every once in a while. You know what I mean? Like, it's bullshit. It's chest thumping fucking evangelical Christian bullshit. It's
When you
typical-
walk into a church and your boots don't stick to the floor every step you take.
Yeah.
So just Christian posturing. Okay.
Then you know you in a pretentious church. Yeah, well, this guy sucks. Anyway,
All right, here's another guy that sucks.
Guys, what's up? Josh Fierstein here. What if I told you that there was a secret message that was hidden in plain sight in Scripture for modern day believers?
So what happened to what was on the plate? Did you already eat it? Did you buy like some like turkey, like you're gonna like carve it up for some like theological point or something, but then you just ate the whole thing, bones and all, and you're like, I could spin this empty plate into something.
And it all has to do with this folded napkin. You see, it was that when they
more
come
like a
to
towel.
the grave of Jesus, the tomb, they find that it's empty, that he's vanished, he's no longer there. And yet when it was that they looked where the Bible says his head was laying, they found that there was a folded napkin, the cloth that they had put over his face in the burial process.
Come on, that's not a napkin. It's fucking not a napkin, all right? That's way too big to be a napkin.
Dude, if you just take his voice and just put it in like any sales pitch, it sounds the cadence is perfect.
Of course.
And if you act now,
he had folded it up and left it there on the headstone. What was Jesus doing? You see, to us,
and when they pulled it away, the headstone was gone, and Jesus said, "Alakazam, bitch!"
we might read over it. But people in that day, they knew the custom that when it was that when the master at the head of the table was to stand up, if he were to take and throw the napkin down on the table, it meant it's over. It's finished. I'm done. And the servants would come in. But if he were to take that napkin and he were to fold it up and he were to leave it there, then all of the dinner guests and the servants knew that it was a message that stated, I'm coming back. I'm not finished yet. I need you to know today.
Please just stop making videos.
that literally means nothing.
I'm begging you to stop making videos.
If it's in the book, yeah, like he's saying, in that time, that's what it meant. So obviously the meaning is supposed to be like this. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to mean.
Given Josh's shoddy reputation for research, I would say that's probably not even true.
Probably not.
I wouldn't even. I mean, maybe it is, but I've looked up a lot of the shit he said in his videos, and usually, more often than not, it turns out to be bullshit he pulled straight from his ass.
I'm so shocked to hear that.
You know, I don't think people were like paying close attention to napkins. You know, because here's the thing. If the master of the house is sitting there, does he really need to go through the motions of like, if he throws the napkin down, he's done. If he folds the napkin, he's coming back. Couldn't he just easily rise and say, I'm coming back in a second. Just going to take a piss. He's the master of the house. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. He doesn't need to fold a napkin like some kind of fucking moron. Here, I'm gonna convey this simple 2-word sentence to you by folding a napkin. I mean, what sense does it make?
And never mind the fact that the thing that they put over Jesus is, I mean, assuming that Jesus ever existed in the first place, the thing that they put over his face was certainly not a fucking dinner napkin.
No.
Yeah, it was. Jesus had just eaten ribs before he died, and they fucking took the little Chili's napkin and wiped him down, and they're just like, you know what, just leave that there, because it's depressing to see Jesus dead like that.
Yeah, I forgot that Pontius Pilate was well known for giving people that condemned to death a rib dinner before he sent them off to Calgary Hill to be crucified.
He was.
Say that Jesus Christ
Pilate wasn't all bad, okay?
No,
come on.
no, yeah.
is not only risen, but he left us a folded napkin to let us know that he is coming back. My question...
No,
right.
no. I posit another explanation for this. I think his body, quote, unquote, disappeared so that nobody could examine it and poke and prod at it, so it's easy in the story to explain why there's no fucking evidence for his existence. Certainly no evidence that he rose from the fucking dead and walked around for a couple of days and then ascended to heaven. None.
Yeah, fucking Luke and Mary Magdalene fucking showed up at the tomb and like dragged Jesus' body out and threw it out in the fucking the sea or something, you know? It's like he rose again. We all saw it.
Well, where's he at? He went on up to heaven.
He's in heaven.
Did your soul do that? Why did his whole body do it? It just did. It just flew on up. He come back and it flew up.
He come back, he stuck around for about 3 days, then he left.
Like, sup, guys? I'm gonna float up in a couple days, so don't tell nobody I was around. Certainly don't spread the word.
Are you ready? Please take a moment, share this video, comment amen below, and let the world know he is risen and he is coming back. God bless. Have a great day. Remember, click share.
Amen.
I hope some absurd follower of yours throws a napkin over your face when you die because of this video, Josh. I really hope that like just a soiled dinner napkin ends up over your face. What are you even talking about? Jesus' shroud was folded, ergo it's a dinner napkin from the table.
He's coming back, Paul. Fold the napkin said so.
He folded the shroud.
Hey, someone folded a napkin. He's coming back. Evidence, proof. You don't need it. It's there.
You might not have thought Jesus was coming back, but no. The napkin was folded.
The empty tomb is a favorite of Christians to go to. Well, look, where'd the body go? Where'd it go? Like it's proven something, and it's the absence of proof. That's my question. It's like, yeah, where'd it go? Why did nobody examine it? Why can't nobody verify it? Why did nobody of import write about it? Like you'd think if Pontius Pilate, on the fucking high holy day of Judaism, crucified someone, and then he rose from the dead, somebody might have written it down, other than fucking the Bible. There might be some historical verisimilitude.
If you care.
No one cares. All right. What's next?
10 reasons why kids leave the church.
Sweet.
Taking a look at a list from
this faggot.
Minister Chris Roseborough. His 10 reasons why he thinks the kids are leaving the church.
I have
to tell you,
I'm going to tell you all one reason. It's boring as shit, and they don't believe it.
Yeah.
That's 2.
Yeah, I guess. But I kind of grouped them together because the reason it's boring. If you actually did believe it, it would be interesting. But if you don't, it's boring. So, but yeah, you can see 2 reasons. But there you go, right there. We don't need 10.
He did not collude on this list. It just so happens that I wrote pretty much the same thing in Judge Not. Why? Not because we copied off of each other's papers, but because we observed the exact same things. Reason number 4 from Chris Roseborough. They found.
Wait a minute. Why are we starting at number 4?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
There's 10, but we're starting at 4? Okay.
Found better feelings. So many churches these days, not based on knowledge, not based on truth, but instead they are based on Oprah, basically. Here's what Chris wrote. Rather than an external, objective, historical faith, we've given our youth an internal, subjective faith. When they leave home, they realize that they can be spiritually fulfilled and get the same subjective self-improvement principles and warm fuzzies and pizza from the latest life coach or from spending time with friends or volunteering at a shelter.
That last one particularly is troubling.
Yeah.
These secular activities.
Volunteerism. Hanging out with your friends. Just evil shit when they could be in church. Why do you think kids are leaving? Because you're against hanging out with your friends and volunteering at homeless shelters.
If all our church community is feeling stuff, coming together and just, I sense.
Okay, well, what do you want?
That's all it is.
Your whole fucking religion is just based on like, I got a feeling that all this crazy shit is true. Got any evidence? Nope. All right.
Got faith, though.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, that's their evidence. All this shit in the Bible is 100% true. Okay, can you show me some evidence of that? Nope, but I got the faith, though. Like, it's all a feeling. It's all a story you're telling yourself to make you feel better.
That this is a good place to be. They can get that elsewhere. I got another one for you. There was a
What just happened?
priest, a rabbi.
Okay, so all of a sudden there's some other guy and he's screaming and he's like doing smoke and
he's doing stand up.
Yeah, there's dry ice. Yeah,
and there's happy clappy church in the background with some hideous clown monster thing.
They're like, this is what it would take to get young people interested in church.
And a nun.
Look how ridiculous it is.
To this bar.
That was a thing. What was the point of that? To make fun of like New Age churches, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I've been to that guy's church. Reason we're losing the kids, number 3, they get tired of pretending. Specifically,
they get tired of pretending that God exists.
Yeah.
In the best life now and every day, a Friday world of evangelicals, there's little room for depression or struggle or doubt. Hey, if I'm not mistaken, that was an entire chapter in Judge Not.
Good morning, church. Let me hear you this morning. Oh, come
This
on.
is why
God
kids don't want to be
terrible.
involved in your church. This is not funny. It's not informative. It's not interesting. You're shilling some shitty book that nobody's ever going to fucking buy. This is why young people don't want to be involved with what you're doing, retard. This video's existence is why young people are leaving the church.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're talking about they want these people to be included. Like, yeah, we want to bring these people in, but it's basically like shitting on them entirely. Like, you got all the wrong ideas. Listen to me. It's like, why?
Because I'm smarter.
Let me hear you. Let me hear you.
So funny.
Yeah. The same fucking joke as last time.
Okay, then now there's some hashtag. Okay. Oh.
Gotta tell you, that kind of church is absolutely exhausting. Hey, it's Sunday. Every day's a Sunday. We're all happy. You're happy. I'm happy. Look at the band's happy. We're all happy.
He prefers a little shred of misery at church.
Yeah.
I like my church.
Everybody just sitting on a stump while some dried up old man pontificates about Leviticus. Like, that's what church is supposed to be. 3.5 hours of misery sitting in an uncomfortable pew. How dare these people try and jazz it up a little bit so people might stay awake through an entire sermon. Yeah, no, that's not why they're leaving.
On the same level, which is basically an 11 on the zippy scale, then you are not really being a very good Christian. What's the matter with you? We're all happy here. Frankly, I'm pooped just thinking about it. Reason number 2, the kids leave the church. They know the truth.
That there is no God.
They are actually listening to what we are preaching, which is why we need to be exceedingly careful that we make sure that we are preaching the law rightly and the gospel correctly. This from the Lutheran minister. They can't do it. They know it. All that be nice moralism they've been taught, the Bible has a word for that. It's called law, and that's what we fed them, undiluted, since we dropped them off at the Noah's Ark playland. Do this, don't do that. And as they get older, it becomes good kids do and good kids don't. And as adults, do this for a better life. The gospel appears briefly as another do to get saved. But that's a diet of law, and Scripture tells us that the law condemns us, so that smiling, upbeat, love God and love people vision statement, yeah, you've just condemned the youth with it. We need to make sure that we preach the...
Yep, that's the problem.
This is some convoluted fucking nonsense.
I hate to let this guy in on it, but I'm going to have to do it before he even gets to number 1. Your side lost. And this to all Christians. This whole like debate and the war and everything like that you're talking about, like, oh man, Christianity's under attack. No. Christianity's been dead. It's what's left of Christianity is a twitching fucking limb. Now this guy's generation and maybe the generation directly preceding it, they're not going to die off for a few years. So we're going to have to put up with Christian bullshit for a while. But I think the people have kind of spoken. That's why young people are leaving the church in droves, because the bullshit story no longer satisfies them.
Law, but that we also preach the gospel.
I want you to hear me this morning, teenager. There is something more important than the gospel, and it's your virginity.
Huh?
Yeah.
There is a fine line between law and gospel, and we need to make sure
Get to number
find
one.
it. And reason number one, we're losing the kiddos. They don't need it. They don't need what? They picked up on the message we unwittingly taught. If church is simply a place to learn life application principles to achieve a better life in community, you don't need a crucified Jesus for that. Why would they get up early on a Sunday and watch a cheap knockoff of the entertainment venue they went to the night before? Ouch. The middle-aged pastor trying desperately to be relevant to the...
You mean like you?
Yeah.
Yeah. This just you're aware this like describes you, right?
A stunning lack of self-awareness. But
Okay.
yeah, let's continue.
Them would be comical cliche.
Not as comical as you think. More just like tedious and like rip your hair out, boring.
If the effect weren't so devastating.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, you're right. Your religion is irrelevant.
Oh, dude, it's covered up. It says 2 hours of wretched radio every day. Every day. It's accurate. Yeah, it would be wretched to listen to this for 2 hours.
Wretched radio.
In raising up your children in the fear and the admonition of the Lord.
The Lord.
No. If I have children, they most certainly will not be raised in that way.
If there's anything that makes teenagers come running, it's fear and admonition, man. They love that shit, man.
They love it.
Hey, you want to go have some fun tonight? Nah, man, I'm just going to sit at home and admonish myself and be afraid of going to hell. Like, maybe that's why they're ditching the fucking church in droves, you retard.
All right, next video.
Prepare to believe.
Next video, TJ sent me this one. It's 5 real aliens caught on tape.
Prepare to believe. Yeah, this is going to be good.
Most of us are fascinated by the idea of intelligent alien life. So we watch UFO and extraterrestrial videos on the internet.
Actually, most people don't.
Hoping for a
not
glimpse
really.
of something otherworldly. And we usually only find poorly made
Looks real to me.
fakes using silly masks, puppets, and
Real,
lights.
real,
Now, before
totally
we start,
real.
let me just say that I am in no way saying that these videos in this list are 100% real. That's for you to decide for yourself.
Yeah, he's going to let us decide for ourselves.
I'm only saying that these videos are, in my opinion, the top 5 best alien videos on the internet.
Sweet.
Number 5, Skinny Bob. In
All
early
right.
May 2011, a strange video began to appear on YouTube. The video showed about 25 seconds of what was claimed to be a living alien recovered from a UFO crash. The alien was referred to as Skinny Bob.
Oh, holy shit.
I believe. There's no way this could be fake.
Dude, I went to an alien forum because I was looking for, like, people's debunks of this and shit. And, the people who believe in aliens were like, this video's bullshit because that's not what grays really look like. They depicted it with a nose when in fact most people who have seen them say they have slits in their face rather than a protruding nose. Also, the eyes are too big and the body is too wide.
Wow, so many critiques.
I think we need to get people who have actually encountered grays to watch this video and confirm if that's what they saw.
I love how they only believe if it's their idea of what an alien should look like. Then it's true.
Right.
So, you know, anybody could make this. Not anybody, but anybody with any sort of, like, computer animation skills could make this, especially since it all has that horrible old film, like, filter put over it that kind of obfuscates any defects with the fucking, you know, effects and shit.
What are you talking about, TJ? They all have to be poorly filmed.
It looks like a shitty fucking puppet with animatronic, robotic eyebrows. And floppy limbs. Like, let's see it articulate its limbs. Why does it just stand there like a mannequin, blinking its eyebrows robotically?
Now, I know
No,
what some
Paul.
of you are saying. It's like,
Yeah.
hey man, that's awesome CGI. That's like
It's not really awesome.
No, it doesn't even look like. Yeah.
some Spielberg movie shit.
No.
It's definitely possible that the video could have been created with CGI. However, YouTube user Jen Lon has done an extensive analysis.
All right, guys, here's where your minds are blown. YouTube user Jin Lon is on the case. dude.
Analysis of the Skinny Bob video, and he makes a strong case that the video would be nearly impossible to create with any animatronics or CGI available at the time of the video's
So he's an
release.
expert and has worked for like Pixar
It'd be
and
nearly
and Disney.
impossible,
yeah.
Paul. Care to recant your statement?
Who the fuck is Jin Lon? What is their opinion about it? What authority do they have to speak on this issue?
They have done a fucking comprehensive analysis.
So what? I can do a comprehensive analysis. Doesn't mean shit.
They did a comprehensive analysis, dude.
But here's where the story gets even more bizarre. When the Skinny Bob video was initially released, some reason that it must be a viral video promotion for some alien movie or
It's not true.
TV show.
Why would it have to be
After all,
that?
if the video was CGI, someone would have to put up a lot of money and time to create such an
You don't know if it's CGI.
Yeah, and not only that, they wouldn't have to put up a lot of have you not seen like all these there's like Star Wars fan films on the internet with CGI in them and shit that looks pretty decent. It's not that hard for someone with the skills to do that.
He keeps praising these alien videos that do not look that amazing. I mean, he's like, whoa, it's like almost lifelike.
Yeah.
But no,
I think
not at all.
I think these people, to some extent, see what they want to see.
Good video.
Sure.
That wouldn't make sense unless
This
it
is
was
actually
for
the
some
best
promotion.
one, by the way.
However,
in terms of convincingness.
In fact, to this day, no one has ever come forward to claim credit for making the Skinny Bob video.
Wow.
Or to
So
try
what?
to profit off the video in any way. So what
What are
do
they
you
going to
think?
do to profit off of
Skinny
it?
Bob video.
They're going to sell a DVD of their 25-second clip? See, the DVD, I made this stupid alien hoax film. 25 seconds of content.
Real live alien footage or just an elaborate special effects hoax? Let me
Doesn't
know
look
in the
that elaborate. It's not doing anything.
Number 4, Skyquakes.
Skyquakes,
There's an odd phenomena
dude.
that has been reported around the world where loud noises can be heard that actually seem to emanate from the very sky itself.
Damn right.
Sounds range from loud pulsing booms to audio that seems almost musical.
So how does this prove
The phenomena is so common
there's
that it
alien
has
life?
even been given a name. Skyquakes.
Yeah, we remember that from earlier. I remember when you said Skyquakes, fucking fourth of a minute ago.
Yeah, and I assume that's just what he was talking about.
Skyquakes.
Now, no one knows the source of these skyquakes.
That's an important thing to remember for this. You know?
Let me tell you about skyquakes, okay?
Wait a
First of
minute,
all,
wait a
there are
minute,
these
man.
things called skyquakes.
Did you say skyquakes?
Where do they happen?
Well, first of all, let me tell you, there are these things called skyquakes.
And it's when the sky,
quakes.
Yeah.
Some theorists speculate that the sounds could have possible extraterrestrial or UFO origins.
Some theorists speculate.
One
Some
thing is
conspiracy
certain,
nuts believe
these strange
this.
sounds have been reported by news outlets all over the world.
There's been a lot of buzz over the last few weeks about
Well, yeah,
strange
it's
sounds being
interesting.
heard in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
People around the world and here at home have reported hearing some bizarre noises.
That heard a loud boom coming from the skies last night.
Heard and felt a loud noise around 12:30 Central Time this afternoon.
The area's been plagued by loud booming sounds. Problem is, no one knows where the sound is coming from.
I'm going to try and describe it for everyone here, okay? If you
Try to
took a
describe
whale's
it.
mating call, added
Whale's
a fifth
mating
grader
call.
learning to play French horn,
Okay.
and threw in some cheese ball ghost sound effects from a haunted house, that would be like the noise that a lot of people woke up to in St. Paul this morning.
You know what's weird is I don't know why he included that news fucking footage of all these people talking about it, because he's about to show footage of the actual Skyquakes.
Creepy sounds have also been documented by YouTube users worldwide.
Yeah, here, shoot, listen.
Gotta be aliens.
Sounds like Godzilla to me.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. I wonder what that is. It sounds like a big metal door swinging open or something.
And it was like a worldwide phenomenon.
Oh, it happened. It's been reported since like the 1890s and shit. Yeah, there's a bunch more.
Sounds like the zoo, like the lion is angry or something. The fuck?
Fucking aliens.
I mean, honestly,
tell you this, listening to this shit, I'm more fascinated about this noise than any of his alien bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird when I read like the Wikipedia entry about this stuff, though. It says that like usually it sounds like cannon fire. None of these sound like cannon fire, though. So yeah, we get it.
Other non-U.
So what does that have to do with aliens, though?
Yeah, what is the correlation between those?
I mean, you say yourself, like, you know, some people say it might be aliens, so yeah. It could be any fucking thing, you know.
Some people say it might be dragons, even. You know, what does that fucking mean?
UFO conspiracy theories for the cause of these sounds range all the way from secret government weather control devices to even the assertion by some religious groups that the sounds herald the beginning of the apocalypse.
How ridiculous
so what
that
do you
sounds.
think these weird sounds are?
Aliens,
Let me know
of
in
course.
the comments below.
Aliens.
Number 3.
All right, now these are great. You gotta see this shit.
Fresno night crawlers.
Fresno?
California.
This is the Fresno night crawlers, man.
Neat.
You ever seen these before?
I've heard of them.
Nightcrawler
Check it
footage
on
might
out.
be one of the strangest videos of supposed aliens that you'll ever see.
It's awesome. See, look at that. Holy shit.
Alien.
That there is an alien.
Alien. It's an alien, dude.
It looks like a wishbone on a string.
Now, I realized that on first viewing, the footage looks downright ridiculous.
And then on
Real
second
appearance of
viewing
the
and third
alleged
viewing
creatures
and
in the
so
Fresno
on.
It's an
Nightcrawler
alien.
video would make anyone doubtful.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember when I first saw the video, my initial reaction was, hey, that looks like someone's pants are running away. But for so-called video debunkers, this video actually proved much harder to disprove.
By the way, the UFO community strongly endorses this video. It's like, man, here's some of the best proof we got. No one could have faked this.
Than you might expect. The sci-fi television series Fact or Faked attempted to debunk the Fresno Nightcrawler video.
So what?
No matter what they tried, they just couldn't reproduce the creatures in the video.
Man, look at these people. They all have a master's degree in debunking.
And even they couldn't do it.
They judged the Fresno Nightcrawler video to be unexplainable.
Wow.
Oh,
A year
therefore it's
after the
true.
airing of the Fact or Fake
All right, here's
episode,
a
similar
sequel.
video was uploaded of these supposed aliens, this time in Yosemite National Park, 60 miles away from their original sighting.
Yep, aliens.
There they are again.
There's two of them.
Also, photos showing strange wood carvings begin to show up on the internet. Posters claim that these photos reveal old American Indian statues of the creatures, but these reports can't be confirmed. So,
Nor
are
can
these
they be
strange alien
denied.
creatures or just someone using their pants as a puppet? Let me know what you think.
Are you convinced yet, Paul?
No.
All right, well, you're
Number
about
two,
to
the
be.
Florida alien intruder.
Check this out, dude.
Now, in number 3 in the list, I mentioned the paranormal investigation TV show Fact or
We're
Faked,
returning to
and how
Fact
their
or
attempt
Faked.
to debunk the Fresno
Because,
Nightcrawler
you know,
case
the
had
gold
actually made the
standard
video
on
seem
if
more
aliens
authentic.
are real or not.
Well, in the case of the Florida alien intruder, the investigation by the show Fact or Faked was actually more impressive than their original video clips. So the story goes that the Fact or Faked television series was contacted by a man named David Eckert, who claimed that his family had been visited by aliens for nearly 10 years. As
Mine too.
proof of the visits, Eckert offered a time-lapse video in which something that kinda looked like an alien showed up for a measly 3 frames of video.
What did it do then? Because, you know, it barely moves in those 3 frames, and then I guess it just vanishes. Yep, it's gone now.
No way they could fake it.
It stepped into the room a little bit and then vanished.
He also provided another video where something that again slightly resembled an alien seemed to float over his bed. The Fact or Fake television
Okay.
crew traveled to Eckert's home in Florida to attempt to disprove his videos. Since Eckert claimed that the aliens often visited his bedroom at night, the Fact or Fake TV team decided to basically play Peeping Tom and stare into David Eckert's bedroom all night. One of the team members hit.
Maybe that was his plan all along.
David Ecker's like, yeah, watch me. Oh, this is so fake. They set this all up.
In the closet and observed the room, while
This is
another
all
team
real,
member
Scotty.
actually climbed a tree.
This is paranormal investigators, Scotty. A legitimate field.
Wait a minute, TJ. One team member on this squad actually climbed a tree.
Yep, that's
Actually
true.
if that
You're right.
doesn't lend some veracity to his debunking skills, I don't know what does.
And look at him. He looks clearly very scientific.
Tree outside the bedroom window, pointing a device that measured electrical activity at the window. Now, this is where things got weird.
Things are
David
gonna get
Eckert
weird,
began
y'all.
to say that he was hearing a piano playing, even though the investigators couldn't hear any sound at all. But suddenly, the Factor
Someone's playing
Fake team's
piano.
electronic instruments began to go wild.
Go wild.
Strong readings of electrical activity were measured coming from the bedroom.
Is that like Girls Gone Wild?
Yeah, dude. Electromagnetism gone wild.
Gone wild.
Look, they started getting strong readings from the
Team
bedroom.
member
It's
in the
red.
closet began to experience strange loud microphone interference, and then her camera suddenly cut out as well.
Oh, what a shock. You know, we've experienced technical difficulties on this show before. That was Aliens?
Yes.
I think it was too. Guys, every time our show's ever gone down, it's never been a DDoS or like, you know, our internet fucking up or anything like that. It's always been aliens. I just want you guys to know.
Or is it these shows need to get high ratings, so they have to have some action happen when in fact no action would occur? Huh.
Weirdest
you haven't
of
seen the
all,
smoking
grass
gun yet.
outside the bedroom window became covered in earthworms.
Oh, everyone knows that earthworms equal the presence of aliens.
Oh, really?
Earthworms have been sighted at several UFO abductions.
Also, so that means aliens frequent bait shops on a regular basis.
Well, they
too.
like to fish.
Yeah.
All of the worms had inexplicably
But you guys haven't
burrowed
seen
their way
number
up to the
one
surface
yet.
during the strange surge of electrical interference.
Yeah.
Was it a coincidence? Or
Hello
were the
there,
worms...
sir. How can I
It's
help
actually
you here
not
tonight?
even a coincidence. What's the coincidence? Go ahead.
How can I help you here over here at Paulie's Bait and Tackle? Yes, give me 1 pound of earthworms, and do you have Jolt Cola? Oh, no, man, we got rid of that Jolt. It just wasn't selling. Oh, damn. I'll take these pork rinds then.
somehow reacting to a strange presence in the home. Either way, the Factor Fake team didn't get to see a real live alien that night, but they definitely got a strange, very hard to explain experience of their own.
Very hard to explain. Earthworms.
Number 1, the Cambergaz UFO video.
Prepare to have your
2008 in
minds blown.
Cambergaz, Turkey.
Hold on. What?
Cumbergaz UFO incident.
Cumberger UFO.
All right, let's see it.
Cumberger.
There were multiple reports
Alright.
of UFO
Oh my god.
That's it.
Undeniable.
Aliens are real.
Undeniable.
sightings across
Look at
the
that.
area.
Undeniable.
In one of these encounters, a man recorded what he believed to be a UFO hovering over the sea.
Yep.
The video camera that the photographer was using was equipped with a telephoto adapter that allowed him to zoom in very close to the UFO. So
Yeah.
close, in fact, that many people who analyzed the footage actually believe that the photographer captured a couple of the craft's occupants, peering out through a porthole in the ship.
Yep. There they are. Those two little white dots.
Aliens.
Probably aliens.
The video footage was analyzed by scientific research centers in Turkey, as well as by experts in the US, Japan, Chile, Brazil, and Russia. All of the analysts came to the same conclusion. The video footage was not altered or edited in any way.
I just don't understand. You know what? We live in a society where we have HD video of like Britney Spears shaving her head and freaking out in a mall like 15 seconds after it happens, but yet every fucking UFO video looks like it was shot by somebody who has epilepsy on a potato. Like, why is that? Like, why is there not a clear fucking like, pew, it's a fucking alien?
I would say because usually it happens at night, and because whatever object they happen to see is way the fuck up high in the sky, and it's very difficult to see from the ground.
There you go.
And yeah, I mean,
Furthermore, four other people had witnessed
Hold
the
on.
strange UFO sighting.
Other people saw it too.
Some skeptics claim that
I
the
saw
Cambergaz
something that
UFO
was
video
crazy
is
in the
actually
sky
upper deck
one time, and it ended up being a weather balloon. Like the sun was starting to go down, and I could already see the moon in the sky, but whatever was floating up in the sky was reflecting the sun, so it almost looked like there was two moons. And I could tell that whatever the object in the sky was, it was like ascending very rapidly, and I didn't know what the fuck it was. And then later on, I watched the news, and they said it was a weather balloon.
That's what they always say, Ben. Yeah, just look the other way, sheep. It was just a weather balloon. We're doing weather balloon tests.
It was swamp gas.
A cruise ship seen across the sea.
Just because it looks like that.
However, Cambergaz UFO believers have tested this theory and have provided compelling evidence that the cruise ship theory does not hold
People
up.
that believe it's a UFO.
So is this footage a real spaceship?
Are pretty sure it's a
complete with
UFO.
alien occupants caught on camera? Or is it just the upper deck of a cruise ship?
Or is it one of many other possible things it could be?
I mean, was it in an area where cruise ships are normally sailing? I mean, was it like over the sea somewhere? I mean, you see cruise ships all the time in places like that. You don't normally see flying saucers.
We notice the first thing is the details are always really sketchy with shit like this.
Yeah.
Like, they were someplace and they filmed it and no one knows what it was, but they're pretty sure it's a UFO. It's like, well, how do they know? Well, they don't know, but they think so.
What do you think?
I think it's
so
bullshit.
those are my picks for the top 5.
So, did I make a believer out of any of you?
Sadly not.
No?
No.
Damn.
No, they all look like bullshit to me.
Well, maybe I'll be able to find some better videos in the future.
Maybe so.
It appears that someone is trying to take G-Time Johnny's home away from him. Did you hear about this shit?
Weird.
I did, actually. Somebody on Twitter sent me this video, I think. I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah. It's G-Time Johnny explaining what happened, and I'm still not clear exactly what's going on.
Okay.
But I will let everyone know he does have some sort of fundraising campaign if you want to help him. You just go to his channel. I'm sure you can find it in his latest video. Here it is.
Hi, I'm Johnny Merrill, and I've been stabbed in the back by government. All right, so what happened was the housing crisis, 2000. You'll see on the paper down there the exact explanation of how I ended up in foreclosure. But a really short story is that during the housing crisis, Bank of America bonused employees for defaulting loans. I made 3 payments at a new rate because I called and asked for a loan. I made 3 payments at a new rate, and they go, a year went by, or 6 months a year, and nothing happened. So I call them. I go, hey, what happened? And she goes, oh, we lost your paperwork. Make 3 more payments. And so I made 3 more payments at a new rate.
I can't follow what's going on.
I told you.
I made 2 payments. I made 3 payments. I called up Bank of America. They made a payment. And she said, well, what is going on? And I said, I made a payment at the new rate. And she said, we got 3 payments. I said, I only made 2 payments. But I really meant that I made 3 payments. What is going Johnny, just tell us what's happening, man. We'd like to help, but fuck.
I mean, it sounds to me like he started going into foreclosure, then one of those like federal government programs will like lower your interest rate. Like he applied for one of those, but I think you have to miss like a certain number of payments to actually qualify. And I think he started paying at his. I think in his mind he was paying at this new rate, but the bank probably never finished the paperwork, so it ended up just saying he defaulted on his original loan.
And nothing happened. For another 6 months or a year, I called them back. And they go, oh, messed up again. Make 3 more payments again. All that money was embezzled. And you know what the thing is, and I've always lived by this. Screw me once, shame on you. Screw me twice, shame on me. And there's not going to be a third time. Well, I had the honest perspective. I didn't break any laws. The bank broke the laws. Bank of America bonused those people for forcing us into foreclosure. And the government profited from it too. All right, and now, when it came time and they actually wanted to move in and now take my home, I forced them to work in a digital environment, and I brought government with me. All documented evidence that you see below this video is on 3 different government servers. Arrest me if I'm lying, government. I'm taking you to the digital world so that honest people like me don't get our houses stolen.
He's taking him in the digital world.
Yeah, so what the fuck does that mean, the digital world?
Who knows?
That's where all the Digimon live, dude.
He's jacking them into the Matrix where he has control of reality.
It's like Tron where he's the game master.
I mean, unfortunately for him, Bank of America has a lot more power than he does. So, I mean, even if he's totally in the right, if they really want to foreclose on him, they're probably going to succeed.
He's talking shit to Bank of America and the government. It's like, yeah, but, you know.
Well, right now, friends, government stabbed me in the back. I was working for him and doing my best to lay down all this evidence. I have hung the mortgage fraud terrorist by the noose of the neck, and government blocked 1, 2 sales. The third time, here we are again.
Imagine being like a Bank of America customer service representative trying to deal with Johnny. Like he just called, "Hi, government stabbed me in the back. I'm sorry, sir. How can I help you? The government. You see, I made the 3 payments. Sir, do you have an account number? I don't. My name is Johnny, and I live in the woods.
And I'm not a word slave.
I'm not a word slave. I will not give you my last name. Well, sir, I can't help you then. Yeah, that's what they all say. They can't help me. Johnny, just, man.
I made 3 payments. I made 2 payments. Made 3 payments.
Now I just got eviction papers, thinking that the government was going to protect me, and I was doing a good job.
All right, so go help Johnny, I guess. He's having some vague, unexplainable problems, and help him.
Help him out if you want to help him.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's the best endorsement we can give, given that we understand literally nothing what's going on.
Right.
No clue.
So I think we're going to wrap it up here on YouTube. We're going to go do the post show. It'll be available eventually on SoundCloud. If you want to check that out, there's a link in the description.
For those of you that haven't checked it out yet, on the last post show, fucking Scotty unloaded on TJ in a way that made me uncomfortable. Like, it was crazy. Like, all of the weight of all the years of being his younger brother just, like, came vomiting out of Scotty. It was the most awesome thing ever. So
I don't know. I think that happens. I don't think he's been holding that in for like the years. That was like that, that afternoon's,
That was just days worth of frustration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe. Share everything. Get your friends addicted to our show. Come to the meetup. If you don't, you're a piece of shit.
Smoke lots of weed every day.
Good night.
Good night.